What's up, everybody? So, I got 4 customer wrapped rolls from local gas station. Guy was generous enough to give me that. Let's see what we got in the first roll. And let's put my cigarette out because that bad boy was smoking. There we go. What's up, Texan Detector? How you doing? I like that, the beardless busman. Yeah, it's starting to come in a little thicker. I miss it though, for sure. All right, let's go ahead and go to the overhead view. Almost forgot how to do it. Oh, I don't have that plugged in either. There we go. Hello. How you doing? North want to battle 4 rolls. Minor customer wrap from the gas station, though. Yeah, I feel you there. Yo, what's up, C. Barrett? Your stuff is in the mail, my friend. And I hate to say it, but tomorrow I can get you a tracking number. So I got it in. So how's everyone doing tonight? Woo! Dump these bad boys out. Oh, what's up, 710? Probably should have did it the opposite way. Oh, don't come apart. Don't come apart. All right, there we go. First one is a 1990. Do believe there's a couple double die obverses on this. And they all have to do with the inside. There also is a 1990. I don't know if it's a D or a P. I can't remember, but a copper coin. Well, I should say struck on a copper planchet. What can I use? I have so many boxes. That's what I use. I'll be right back, guys. All right. That's fine. Put that there. That is going in there. So what's everyone hunting tonight? $2012 Shield Scent does have a double die obverse. Nice wicked damage across it, like someone took a key or something. And it is not. Absolutely not. Oh, first miss. Oh, forgot about that. Yeah, I feel that. 710. I am in a legal state, plus I have my medicinal card, 710, but I had to do it the old fashioned way tonight. This one has a little bit of struck through grease on the back, but nothing spectacular. Oh, and it's a 1998 D. Strike is real nice on it, though. Yeah, it's crisp, solid. Look at that. Still only worth a penny. What we got here? 1964 D. Yep. Considering it's some back alley BS, it's really good. Like, I would endorse this guy. Because I got a way better deal than I would have at the dispensaries. And I didn't have to wait in line, guys. Come on. Come on. Man, that 1964 D just looks odd. Where's old Trusty? There we go. Man. Let's see. All right. Let's go ahead and switch it to the scope for a second. USB. USB. I mean, it's not a repunched mint mark. There's no splits in the serif. The top just is way larger than the bottom. There's a little dent on it where you would see the actual top of the corner. But it's not smushed out. It's just, it's almost, I don't know. Very weird. Still, only worth a penny. This is still the 64. Nice little die crack. That's pretty cool. What's up, Siren? How you doing? I have no idea where everyone is, man. Maybe a private chat. So that one we're going to hang on to just because of the die crack. 2001D, 2011D, 1959D, New Hoover. What's going on, Hoover? Strong drink. Bye, Siren. Have a good night. What's up, Soul? How are you?
Hey.
Is it good night for you? Are you having a good night?
Not really.
Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry, dude.
Thanks, Hoover.
Hoover's here. Hey, girl.
Come on, Hoover. Let me feel like a pimp and get in here.
Hey, girl. Hey. I can see the chat now. 710, hey. NIFC. What's up? Maybe. Anybody else?
I didn't mail it to you. I thought I did, Hoover. Email. Not mail. But hang on, I'll put the link in the chat.
Totally. Yeah.
Boom. There you go. Did Kanan nod off? There's Hoover. What's up?
Yeah, I was watching another chat, so I didn't. Actually, I haven't looked at my email today at all.
All right. Oh, echo.
Let me drop out and come back in. What would you look at that?
Is it me? What the fuck was that?
On the scope? 2019D. Penny?
I'm sorry. Something made a weird noise in my house. Freaked me out.
Is it rain in there?
I don't think so. I don't know. I've been outside in a while. I think it might have been like the house settling or something. I don't know.
Yeah, who's back?
Hey, girl.
Oh, so you went out in the real world today, huh?
Yeah. Had to get my medication.
Well, that's enough.
Almost got in a fight at the Dollar General.
What's that?
Almost had to get in the fight at the Dollar General.
What happened?
Fucking bitch started talking shit to me.
You tell her what's up?
Hell yeah, you know it. It was a bitch that worked there. Fucking bitch. I can't believe she. Oh my god. Stunning that bitch. She's like, I'm gonna call the law on you. I said, call the motherfucking law. I'm gonna call Dollar General corporate office.
Don't go above my head. I'll go above
I
your
was like, fuck the law, just deal with the law. But I mean, she fucking said I don't know, she started shit with me. I was in line. She knows I use coupons, and she don't like people that use coupons. Like, I always have problems with it, but never like this.
Wow.
She's like, just fucking minutes. She straight up told me to shut up. I was like, bitch, that's whatever I did. I did cuss then, but she was in the wrong person. Like, she was cussing with like other customers in there. Because I wasn't like the only one in there. I was like, oh my god, this bitch is embarrassing me. I was like, you just need to stop. And then she's like, no, you shut up. I said, bitch, I got you.
I got your shut up.
Oh my god, I almost leave the bitch's ass. Oh my god. Whenever we called a law, I was straight up. I was like, call the motherfucking. I should have fucking hit record on my phone. I wasn't even thinking. I was just shaking so bad. I couldn't believe that she did that. I was like, oh my goodness, there ain't enough going on in this damn world. This bitch gonna start shit.
Right.
Get some damn baby wipes and shit at Dollar General.
Right. Let's just be unpleasant because that's what everybody needs right now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Don't you know there's a pandemic going on? Because they quarantined us now, girl.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. My
So,
county.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So now I guess it's y'all state, California, New York, and part of Texas.
Damn.
Is that the only part I'm thinking? I don't know. I haven't heard of any more. It's crazy. So I'm like, well, shit, it don't start till tomorrow. Where we're not allowed to go anywhere or whatever. So, like, okay, I'm gonna go get some shit from the Dollar General.
Right.
Dad.
Machine doubling.
Yep. Good example of it, too.
I'm getting better.
Yes, you are.
I mean, I knew it. I just don't always say it the same.
No, you're right on the money with that one. Absolutely.
But no, that was a great example because it was very clear. And I
Yeah.
was like, ah. Y'all got
They all
mine
need
everywhere. That's all. Your turn. I'm going to get a drink.
I think that might be the fucking fan on my computer, 710.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, why is it so loud right now? What in the world? Is my computer gonna blow up now? Tell you, that'd be the luck I had today.
Man, I was in the other chat right before this, and they were talking about just, stuff getting shipped. Well, you made me think of it when you said computer, but a guy was trying to get a new charging block for his laptop, and it's been at the border, and he's not going to get it till like the 18th of March or something crazy.
Dang.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I'd be so pissed. I mean, there is stuff that's more important. I understand that, but still, just to go, it's right there.
Yeah.
Where did he order it from?
Off of Amazon, and they were asking, well, which border, and he didn't answer, so I don't know if you knew or not. But then some of the ladies on there were saying, well, they'd ordered stuff off Wish, and then it was like a package was coming every day, which they've been waiting on it for quite a while. So it's like they're actually letting stuff come in from China now. I thought the whole thing was to not do that.
Well, they think the threat's over in China because so many people are recovered and it's not really spreading there anymore.
Yeah, but I'm thinking if you order stuff off of Wish, it takes like 6 to 8 weeks minimum. And they usually, ship it to somebody in California, and then they in a bulk and then repackage it like individually.
Yeah.
So like that's potential you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, 710, that's the way to go. All the little pluggy adapters and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because it never fails. Whatever you need is not on what you're going to use.
Cheer up, vintage.
Yeah. Don't let some dirty lady.
Man, that was just like the fucking icing on the cake today. Man, I was like, what the fuck? Oh, God.
I hear you.
My daughter turned 13 years old today. That's so old.
Oh,
I'm like,
I'm old. I'm older than you. And Hoover's older than me.
Hell yeah, I forgot.
By, I think, 1 year.
2. You're 38, right?
No, I turned 39 April 1st. So let's just say 39.
Ah. Which
Yeah,
out then? Yep. 1 year.
I was thinking you was my age.
What's that?
I was thinking Melissa was my age. And like you were close to my age too, Justin.
I'm not at heart.
I'll be 36 in November.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that compliment.
Oh, Silverleaf, you're silly.
Silverleaf! I'm
Hey,
going to
buddy.
behave tonight, man. I'm going to behave. I'm looking at coins, so I got a distraction.
17 is gonna be 40 in July.
Oh, nice, 710.
This is going to be. Wait, when? It might be. I was gonna say my half birthday. That wouldn't be until the reads before that. Doing 40 and a half. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Hoover, you want to send Silverman the link?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see him in here or anything, but maybe he'll jump in.
Copy the link. Yeah, copy the link.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, you're welcome.
And please.
I was concentrating on the little fluffy tab anyway. No problem. Man, it's so weird. Like, I don't want to stay in the house as much already, but just knowing that, like, you have to, it just makes it, like,
Yes. Not cool.
right. Where's his name? There we go.
For one, I like being told I have to stay somewhere, you know.
Exactly.
Silverleaf.
I didn't care last week, but now that you're telling me, I'm like, it changes my attitude.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, I'll send this and I won't even put mixed views or something. He'll be like, where am I going? I'll put it.
My package for cigarettes?
Oh, yeah. Nice call.
Speaking of. Oh no, I forgot about my paper. I'll be right back.
Oh, well, happy belated birthday, NFIC.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Happy B-Day.
Let's see, he's the same age as Pluribus then.
If I was there, I would sing happy birthday to you like Marilyn Monroe.
142. Happy birthday.
Hey, I already sang Feliz Cumpleaños to my stepdad a couple days ago. Just because my mom was in the background.
What's up, third?
What up, guys?
How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. I gotta turn off Ken. There we go.
I just seen what you
Another
said in the chat.
What's up?
Was that you in the chat?
No, last night. No, that was not me typing. I'm still in
You
Facebook
okay?
jail, so I couldn't respond to you, Hoovy. But yeah, no, that was not me.
What happened?
Remember last night, or you sent me the message of the fucking Freebird thing, asking if it was me in the chat.
Oh yeah, I've still got it.
Yeah, no, that was not me.
I was just like, that's so weird. I don't know. I think everybody's just like watching too much of each other's streams that stuff other people says is definitely like seeping over.
Yeah, I lurked there for a month and a half. It was funny to watch, like legit my catchphrases be said. I was like, yeah, you did like me, you butthole.
Oh wait, where was I? Was I over at Tanya's?
I don't know. I don't know where you ended up. So I just ended up. Fuck, what was I doing? I think I was just staring at coins.
Oh no, that was over at Pusa. But I thought it wasn't use your name, but I was still like, that's kind of weird.
It's true.
Okay, so you know, like no self-promoting, like being a mod, you're like don't self-promote. That's how you get timed out and blocked or whatever. I was over on the Redneck Connection, like right before I was here, and somebody tried to do it like the sneaky way, like, oh, my so just hit 1K, and then they're like, no. But they were, they did say, can I promote? And I'm like, well, you basically just did, but thanks for asking. They still did it.
Well, yeah,
Like,
I would have made that mistake.
Yeah,
that's a mistake that I would have made easily.
Yeah. Well, like when Con was new and somebody came in trying to do that, and I timed him out, he was like, what's going on? And I said, that's the YouTube etiquette #1. That's the no-no.
What's up, Dwayne Mansell? How you doing, Kenzie Phillips? Hope everything's going great for you guys. Silver Leaf coming in. Ooh, look at that bad boy.
Oh, is that one?
No, I got another one today.
Oh, I was going to say.
What's up, Silver Leaf?
Hey, Silver Leaf.
What's going on?
That's it.
Oh, is that
So is your work closed now?
No, I got another one.
No, man, it's not.
Really?
Bro, I'm just in this strange twilight zone, brother.
Wow.
So I live in Washington State, but I work in Oregon.
Oh.
So both states issued stay-at-home orders today. However, the industry I work in has loopholes in one state, but not the other, and is a greedy-ass industry and wants to stay open anyway.
Damn.
So I don't know what to do because I'm forced to. I don't know.
Could you get
I don't
temporary?
really know how to make.
Could you get temporary hotel housing in Oregon and just say, I mean, it sucks for the family, but just stay out there temporary in Oregon?
Well, my wish would be to just stay home.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's all screwed up. I don't want to bring everybody down. How's everybody doing?
Oh no, it's all good, dude. Like hearing about stuff that's bugging people.
We've been
Sure.
Wow.
French toast. Just tell a story.
Yeah.
Well, okay, everybody sit back and listen to a little story.
Dude, you totally
I like how
have that type of voice, man. You have an announcer voice.
I know, man. I have a voice for radio and a face to back it up.
Oh
I'm
man.
just playing. I'm damn good looking. No, not really.
That's fucking right.
You know what I look like. You know what's funny, you guys? I don't know why I don't show my face. I guess nobody does, so I guess that's the thing to do. So I never have.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. Weird.
So it's just like saying it. I would trade this big dick for all the money in the world.
Wow.
Stuart, you got Scott laughing. Hard to do.
I figured out how to make my dick 10 inches long, folded in half. All right, that's as crass as I'll get. No,
Scott, one night he actually sat in here and listened to a stream, I think on COG probably, and I said, "We're all just a bunch of coin nerds and perverts." And he's like, "Oh, yeah."
Seriously.
Nailed it.
He's like, "Oh well." You like it, damn it.
oh, man.
Whatever puts a smile on each other's face.
Exactly.
I sure do like hanging out with you guys at night, whether it's in the chat or in the stream. You guys are awesome.
You too, dude. You too. I'm glad you jumped on with us. Haven't seen you in a little bit.
Yeah, I know it, man. I'm trying to just navigate this whole thing. You know, my family's not feeling so hot. It's all
Ooh.
scary. You know, I don't know, dude. This girl I work with just texted me tonight. She's in the ER with 102-degree fever.
Oh,
And,
wow.
you know, I'm just like, man, what is going on? Twilight Zone.
Ser-
Which I'm a huge fan of that show. I just never thought I'd be in an episode.
Dude,
Right.
I like that.
So Stern, was that what year Morgan was that thing? That looked pretty nice.
This was an 81S. Would you grade this a PL?
A what?
Would you grade this a PL? A proof like? Because I would.
It certainly has those mirrored fields and that frosty look to it.
Because they didn't.
Huh. But
And
you
I-
64. So you had that graded?
No, I got it from the shop today for $40.
Oh, I see.
And I went through their entire box, and this is the only one with fields like this.
Huh.
Out of the entire box of them, it was the only one that had the if you hold it far away, it has like almost black fields.
Do you have a LED light you can put on it?
Yep.
The man that talked about lighting so much last night. Like, yeah.
Well, that's why I figured he would, but I want to see it in like a nice, brilliant white to see if it is frosted or not, because I couldn't tell on those pictures.
Well, with Morgan's, it doesn't have to be frosted. It is solely up to how mirror the fields are.
Sure.
When it,
Sure.
Oh, no
when
kidding.
it comes to the Morgans, yeah, it has nothing to do with the frostiness and everything to do with the
But
field.
even look at that though. Look at that.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah,
it.
that's in the LED light.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With that, you can see how brilliant it is. Yeah,
Wow, especially the eagle. Look at that.
yeah. Did
Which
you?
So I
is
think
nice
I
looking field too.
Yeah, I think this deserves a crack out.
Sure.
That's why I got it. 'Cause I think it
reverse.
it goes from $65 to $300 if it gets the PL.
Sure.
Hey, put the reverse back on because that was beautiful.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tina.
check that out.
Wow,
Check that out.
Yeah.
dude.
Because this is just a 64. This is just a 64 of good grade, and then you can see a 64 with mirror fields.
Wow. I mean, it's an obvious difference.
Boom,
Yeah.
baby. I'll give you one. That's awesome.
Thank you. So yeah, this is my cherry pick of the year so far.
You know, and you don't even have to crack it out. You just send it back to PCGS for regrading in a different category, and they'll crack it out for you.
Yeah, and I think this one I could do that with. If I was trying to get like a higher grade, I don't think I would. I think I would crack it out.
Right.
Because that's like you saying, "Hey, one of you did your job wrong. Let's try that again."
Right.
And
Yeah.
How
And there's
dare
an
you.
ego involved in that.
Yeah, but dude, they've had that same blue with going into the white tag on it for like the past 20 years. So
Oh yeah, no, and I think they didn't mark down proof on it because it's just another payment that you have to designate. So I
Yep.
think this one would be an easy just send it in and say, hey, I would like to pay for that designation this time.
Dude, are you wearing like a jeweler's visor with LED lights in it?
He's got like the DJ on Blade.
Ew, those are rad.
And they're only
yeah,
it's
I
like an
don't like
8 times
the
loop.
that flip.
Oh, where did you
This
find
is like I think it was Walmart for $15 and they charge with a USB charger.
shit, baby?
Oh yeah, and yeah,
Get them
stuff
on
that's
the-
007 shit right there.
it's,
What's up, TNO?
and if you have stuff that's Cameo and you turn them on, it gets Cameo.
Look at that.
Yeah, I know. They look like he's floating there.
That's definitely deep cameo, dude.
Yeah, and this is an SMS, so this is where if it comes back deep cam, this is expensive.
Yeah. I don't know about the back, but the front definitely looked deep cameo.
Yeah, this
Look at-
little spot right here was the only part that worried me.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there one of those we looked at before? It was the one you were gonna buy. Well, you bought it during an auction or something online, and
That was this one.
and I was like, you were like, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Well,
See that front, you can tell, dude. It's a mirrored field. It's just got scratches in the face. What grade is it?
It's a 66 Cameo is what I blocked out,
Okay.
but it's rated by PCI at a 66 cam.
Oh, dude, you just send that straight to PCGS, dude.
well." What was funny is he was so excited about it, and he sent me the picture. And I said, "Well, it's Cameo," and he goes, "You really think?" I said, "Yeah, it says it on the package." And he's like, "Oh, balls!" You know?
Because PCI puts the grade right here and then puts Cameo up here.
Mhm.
So it just says MS66 Cameo. So I was like, I just looked at the grade, which I expected it to be like everything else.
I thought you were just dropping me a
Welcome
test, so I was
to the
like,
late Deep Cameo with your host, Justin Butzman.
And then there's one more that I've cherry picked out, and it's that nickel. Where is that nickel?
Dude, you have such nice nickels.
I like how 710 said, or you could just send it to me.
Or
Yeah.
So this is a 38D
ooh,
Yeah, you could send that to me.
with full steps.
Whew.
Right? Oh my god, I'm still burping steaky wakey.
and is that a LCS find? Is that a coin roll?
Yep,
find?
this
What is
was
that?
this was in an obsolete, or this was in a PCGS slab, one of the really old ones, and
see.
it was. They said questionable color, is what this was graded.
And now it's cool, so
Send it
Yeah,
to
they-
NBC.
Yeah, questionable color, and I looked up I looked at PCGS's price guide for the photo grade, and for this year, the top pops have this exact color. So I was all that, and it was $6. So I was all cool. I can deal.
that's cool beans, man.
Yeah. So look for the obsolete slabs, like this one here.
Tell you what, I like me some 38D nickels.
Hmm.
This is from
With
SGS, and they graded this one. They graded this one an MS69, which can't be
my
possible.
favorite grade.
First of all, it can't be possible, especially for this one that has a carbon spot up top
Sure.
and a little bit of weakness
What
in
year
the
is
back. But 49S,
Cool.
but it's clean enough to where if I were to send this one to PCGS and it went down a grade to a 68, it would still be a incredibly worth it send out.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's what I try to go
And you
for
got are these some recent pickups you got at the coin shop?
well, the Morgans you saw were today's pickups, actually, like today's. And then
wow.
the Kennedy was about midway through last year, and then the nickel was roughly the same time.
Nice.
I've never sent anything in for grading. I still haven't popped that cherry.
So I haven't either, but some advice I've been given was to make sure that you sign up for membership to like PCGS, and you can send 10 coins at once and get a break on it.
If you join the ANA, you automatically become a member of NGC.
Oh, did I tell you
Oh,
Trey
perfect.
gave me a copy of the application for that?
Oh, it's true. I need that. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you join,
And
is
then,
it a hard,
you
sorry,
get
you
a
said it was-
bulk coin discount.
oh yeah, you get all the normal discounts. You basically become a member of NGC because all you have to do is put down your ANA number, and you're allowed to send shit as if you paid your dues already.
yeah.
Awesome.
And
Yeah,
I don't know if I think Hidden has a friend that works there. I don't think he works there, but I'm not. I mean, because he does computer stuff. I know how stuff gets twisted, like you're playing telephone. It's like he works there. I'm like, no, I don't think so. But anyway, I asked him which one he thought was better. I mean, he gave good points for PCGS and NBC, but and I had Justin Silverleaf know that I had that whole string of those 55s. That's when I asked Hidden about it, and he said, well, that NGC used to do they called it a bucket submission. You didn't have to be all the same coin. You could have multiple coins, but like get it way cheap. So I was like,
NGT does do those deals. Annex still does the best one where almost all year long they're either doing a spring special, a fall special, a summer special, a winter something where it's 10 coins for $100 and then $10 per coin for any additional coin on top of the first 10.
yeah.
So you can send as many as you want for $10 a coin.
Yeah, that must be the thing we were calling the bucket.
But I think NGC does something like that. I'm gonna go to Annex here next month, or hopefully in a month or two, because it's only an hour away from me. I actually looked it up yesterday how long it takes me, an hour and 4 minutes to drive to Annex.
Yeah, I know you have looked into it and said it's so close. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's literally it's. I used to work in the town it's in, and I had no idea. Yeah, I can drive to Annex all day easily. And it's an hour avoiding highways. I could probably get there in half an hour. So yeah, if you guys ever need shit to Annex, just mail it here. I'll drive it over. Save yourself all the insurance.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Hey, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot in the chat. Hey, Vintage, did you say your birthday was in November? Oh, she's muted. Hoover, are we the same age? How old are you? Or if you don't have to say
40.
You don't want. 40? Oh, yeah, I'm a little bit older than you. I think
Yeah, here I was.
43 born.
Coming in like,
What's that?
oh yeah, Justin and E are like 26 or something, you know.
Yeah, E is not 26.
I was like, I found my people. Well, the sound of the voice, pre-beard.
He sounds about 19, but I saw that gray in that beard.
I know, for real. So did I.
If I completely shaved baby face, you guys think I'd be 30.
Dude, if you shaved your baby
For
face,
real.
people would just look at you as you were a fucking weirdo. Because the only time I ever did that, my coworkers told me to never do it again because it was fucking weird. My coworkers, it wasn't even anybody who meant anything. I went to work and they're like, "You don't ever do that again. Whatever you did,
Looking at
you
you
had
like,
to block that. You had to block that because don't ever do that shit again."
Boss will be full on Gimli here in a little bit.
Yeah.
I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror.
This time it'll be twice as long. Every time I shave, like when it's long and then down to stubble, it comes in like way thicker. And then I lose way more hair on the top of my head.
Find him in anybody. I don't know.
So it's just like
Follicle
morphing down through
relocation
my
program.
face.
Oh, there was an 84cc there at an MS67 and rainbow toned in that box today. I almost
Ooh.
yeah.
Did you say, hey,
I was like,
buddy?
oh my god. I was just flipping through the normal, like, common ones that are like $70 a piece, and then all of a sudden I was like, what is this $900 coin doing in here? What the fuck? I want it.
Thank you.
Speaking of expensive coins, Bus, I haven't gotten. That's one of the coins I need to get graded. Is that bicentennial DDO my daughter found?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I have 2 boxes I'm building. I'm building a I think I'm gonna do NGC because NGC has the star designation,
Yeah.
which they do for color, which gets a higher premium than anything PCGS does for color. Because PCGS has their regular and then their plus, but they do their plus just as an in-between grade.
Do you have
NGC,
a slabbed example of what you?
no, I don't have one actually. These are my only 2 slabbed Morgans that you've seen.
NGC
No, I mean, do you
star.
have any NGC slab coins with that star example? I'm not sure what you mean. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
No, I don't actually. I only have 1 NGC slab, and it's just a little Roosevelt proof.
Oh, I got you.
Man,
I
I
sold one at my auction a couple weeks ago.
That's
That's
cool to know,
what
though. I didn't know that.
They just put a little star right at the end of it. It's,
Yeah.
it's literally
But that
just the
also means it's a
MS64 star.
nicer, stripe
I see.
shit too. It's like it's like PCGS's plus.
No,
I
PCGS does their plus as an in-between grade. So if it's almost good enough to be a 66, they'll call it a 65 plus.
Yeah,
NGC also has the plus, but they have the star for eye appeal. So if
You know
it
what
is
I'd
just
like them to do? Call it an MS66 minus instead of a 65 plus.
right, but yeah, CoinGeek did a video on this last month on how because he sends coins, he cracks coins out. That's what he does, and it's just for information for us, and it's super informational. I can't even wait. But he did one last month where he said he was like, these coins I'm specifically sending to NGC because they have the star, and because PCGS doesn't do the star, they can
Right.
get a higher premium than NGC for toned coins.
Yeah, that's why I leaned more towards
And-
the NGC thing. I mean, just trying to decide which one to pick.
So I have an
And that
NX box
star
with
is an
varieties,
indication
and I have
of a description of color.
eye appeal. No,
Yeah.
it's eye appeal.
Okay.
So it can be glorious luster. It can be flawless color. It can be something that just makes you go, oh damn.
Something significant to get that extra little indication. That's cool.
It got a little flavor.
That little sizzle.
Yeah.
Nice. I did not know that. Huh. There's a lot.
So I think
don't
this
know
would get
about
a star.
coins. That's one of them.
So this is one of the ones that I'm sending for the star.
That's a nice toner
Okay.
right there.
That's the one I was thinking of, right?
Yeah,
Look at that.
I got this one at the Denver Coin Expo last year because he had it in a bag that just had color written on it, and they were just in 2x2s.
Yeah, you
Unfortunately,
when you came home that day.
Yeah, dude, that's
yeah, because I got this, and then I got the roll of 54S BU Bancraft roll Lincolns for $8. I got 4 rolls of 1970S at like $3 a piece. I got 2 rolls of 72S, a roll of 73S, a roll of 58 Philly. I just went through. I bought all he had left because they were like $5 a piece is what it averaged out to. I was like, yeah, I can't go wrong.
Yeah, I think I was like eyes bleeding tired, and we got done like private chat, and then you're like, "I'm going to the coin show." I'm like, "Yeah, right." And then you did. I was like,
Fucking yeah, I did. I was so fucking tired. I was all antisocial. I didn't want to talk to anybody.
like, I am going. You know, I was like, okay.
What's in
And I
the
had never
bag
been-
that says colored?
Yeah,
Give me
it
that
just
one.
Yep, I was all, yeah, if I'd have had $30 more, I could have got one that would have ended up being at least a PL, because there was one that was so frosty and then just a beautiful rainbow outside, and you could tell it was proof. Like, it was gorgeous. But I only had $60 left when I found this bag. So I pulled out all the Morgans that I wanted, and then he came up, and I was like, "All right, which one of these are you going to give me for $60? Your choice." And he looked them all over, and he threw that one at me and walked away. He didn't even say a word.
Nice. I like the way you did that. That's strong.
Yeah, sure. I just laid out the 3 Morgans or the 4 that I knew weren't artificial, and I was like, "All right, which one of these do you want to give me for $60? This is what I got, and you want it." And he tossed one because he knew he was going to pick one either way.
Sure.
And in his eyes, he picked the worst one, but I only laid out 3 that were worth more than the money I had in hand.
What's up, Bigfoot? Sorry, just saw you, man. How you doing?
Oh yeah, and then I got the 70 mint set that had the RPM 001 that day.
Dude, I still have that written on my board.
Yeah, 70 and 71 mint sets are my cup of tea. Them and proofs.
What do you got going on there, Buff?
You see the notching in the bottom right corner of the TY?
Oh yeah.
I see it on the R as well.
Yep.
That's a shield, yeah.
Yeah. 2017 P, very common.
No, but it's a P, which gives it extra collector value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's only.
And it's not very common. I only get like 3 of those a box, bro.
Yeah, but that's still 3 a box. You know, that's pretty crazy. So that's how common.
Bro, that's a box. No, I only get 3 of the 2017 Ps in an entire box of pennies.
Oh, see, I get a lot of them up here.
Yeah, not the variety. I only see 3 of those at all in a box.
You sound like me with the 2009. I'm like, it does. And the nickels. I'm like, it doesn't even exist.
No, I think I've only found 2 of those out of 15 or 20 boxes.
I know.
See that?
Hoover's still like, they're not real.
Hey, I've
only found one. I've only found one dime.
Oh, dude,
One
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Oh, for Bigfoot.
Oh, let me go to live comments.
What
There's some sadness there.
He's sticky.
Not bad. It'll go into my bag of 2017 P double dice.
You have a bag of them?
Yeah, there's the marking for it right there.
What, that
Die chip.
that die chip right there?
Yep.
That's it.
It's got a little bit of damage. That sucks.
Oh, hey. Here's the 2019 D.
Hang on. Let me put you full screen.
I know. I'm like, I got to switch gears and get pennies out again because I got dimes. Well, at least they're contained.
And this is the
So that's the 2019 D, and there's none listed. So I got to get this sent out to Wexler because
Look at that, dude.
notching the 1, the bottom of the 9.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's like a hardcore one.
Yeah, I mean,
Dabbling. Hey, Stacy, how's it going? Did you ever find Craig last night?
that's a good one. And then you can see the actual split in the S, and it's not the machine doubling because there is some machine doubling up at the top of the R and the top of the T.
Yep, I wasn't gonna say anything, man.
You can send it to me.
I can see it.
But the W has an actual notch.
Dude, as soon as I saw the 9 and the 1.
And the G's a pretty good one.
Oh no, Silverman knows I'm teasing.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yep.
Because I sent all these pictures to like everybody back when I had a really horrible microscope, and they were all like, "Oh, bless your heart, you think you know what you're doing." And then I finally got something to take a picture.
I was like, okay, whatever, motherfuckers. That's my secret weapon.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like, bless this, son.
Yeah.
That's right.
85.
So you guys can keep denying it, but I was like, just you watch.
Man, that is a
Yeah, even the back,
crazy
even the
microscope.
even the back of the two. Oh yeah, it gets cooler. Like
Hey, Oz, how's it going?
it's like you can get up in there. Where is the initials?
On the coin.
But most of the ones that I find that are that bad with the DDO on front, the initials look like this in the back.
Interesting.
They're just not clear because if I put out a different one, the initials look fine, just normal. But this one, they have potential doubling on the back as well, but at least a mushy right initial. I've learned that section is just every time on the ones that I found that have the good DDO.
That's cool looking.
Wow. Yeah, that's what they say. They say to look at the initials first. You're right, man. That's awesome.
Okay, that one's got to get in the
Dude, how about that?
Yay.
Hot pocket.
Dang, I was trying to take a sip when you.
We got Twisted R and Oz Art. What's crack-a-lackin', everybody?
What's up?
So just as we're sitting on my screen, I'll put that one up because it's what's in front of me.
Whoa.
Oh, where'd you go? Now I got to back it up to find it again. There you are. Center. There we go.
And what is this one? What is this one?
It's RPM 001 for the 64 Denver Kennedys.
60. Oh, really?
Look at that bad boy.
At least I know I don't have to get my 64Ds out again because we already looked at mine. That I remember.
Yeah, she's stop it with your twitching. I hate it with it. I leave my light on too long and it starts to flash.
Well, yeah, that thing's got some hours on it.
Yeah, I run it like Ken. It stays on for 4 or 5 weeks at a time. And then I realized that it has a function called screen protector where it shuts itself off after 15 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, shut that shit off.
Yeah, you need for like 3 hours. That'd probably be good.
Oh, no, I turned it off. Yeah, it doesn't shut off until I press the power button.
Right. Just give yourself a break. You'd be like, yeah, maybe I should.
When I leave, I turn it off sometimes. I'll remember that occasionally when I leave. I'm like, oh, that doesn't need to be on.
Right. That's good.
But most of the time she stays right here. All right, there.
I'm going to go get that round of stuff first and show you last night.
Back it up. And Kachiga. In case you guys did not know, there's a 2015 W dime.
Oh, yeah, there is.
So if you want to build a W set, you need one of those.
Nice.
I didn't know this existed until I accidentally came across a commemorative sitting in a bookshelf at my old LCS. I opened up the March of Dimes commemorative to find that they made a 2015 W dime that I've heard nothing about ever. And I knew about the 96 and all the other ones.
I got a couple of 96s.
I got one because I was at the shop looking for the 96W, and then I went through his commemoratives and saw this, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
You booger.
Yeah.
I walked in here at the right time. Like,
What's up? Is it still? No, it's too close to see Pac-Man. Oh.
Look at that. That's a cool token.
Yeah, I appreciate it. The old Namco tokens. I don't have any of the Chuck E. Cheese ones, so at least I got that one going.
You should talk to Namco. Jesus. You should talk to EP. He's got some Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
Nice.
Sir Will, the Coin Knight, he's got some too.
Oh, it's true. I think Will was talking to Mantic about, because Mantic grabbed like a handful out of a Coinstar. He got like 40 out of a Coinstar one day. It was
That's
almost
cool.
an entire tube. So how do you just get an entire tube just left there? I was like, I'm lucky to get one obsolete generic foreign coin.
Some people that don't collect and just say, who cares? It's out of my area.
This
Which we
turns
call
out
a good day.
that's true. Turns out the 62 proof penny has master die doubling that's pretty aggressive, and I fell for it. Maybe. The left bottom of the one,
Oh yeah.
and then if I can get it lit right, and then not blurry.
So is that like a poor man's double die then?
No, it's the master die that's made all other hubs, that made all other dies, that made everything else was doubled. The main bit was doubled. So you can see the line going up the 2.
Oh yeah. Cutting down the inside.
Yep, and then inside the 9.
Oh yeah.
And then right here at the bottom of the 1, that notch is actually a notch.
Dude, I would have went crazy too.
I sent the coin to the Q&A and they agreed. They were like, Shay was like, yeah, it absolutely is. But I didn't send enough pictures, I guess, and I told them not to tell me which one it was.
Mm-hmm.
I told them which one I thought it was, and I just wanted them to confirm or tell me to keep searching. And he said it looks good for what I was thinking, but he needed to see the trust because he wanted to see if it was doubled at all, which it is. There we go. I can get right here.
Yes.
So this means that it's not just a master die double, but this is one of the other extra varieties that go with it. But there's like 30 or so to look through, and I'm bad at internet searching. I'm really good at searching coinage, but I'm bad at searching reference.
What's up, Ozart? Good to see you.
So what's everybody else doing?
I got 4 rolls of pennies from the gas station.
Hell yeah. I like to go get, every time I get change from a gas station, if I see that I have more, if I get like 2 quarters and they're both new quarters, I immediately turn around and ask for a roll. I do the same thing with dimes and quarters and nickels and everything. If I get 2 and they're both like the newest of denomination, yes, give me a roll right now.
Right.
So your penny rolls you're talking about in your stream title came from the gas station bus? That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, they drop from their little safe.
I had to go 2 towns over though.
You guys want to hear a crazy story?
Absolutely.
Always.
It'll be quick. So
We're in a hurry and all.
you guys are just going to have to take my word for this because I'm not lying. So I accidentally stumbled upon this hobby because my family bought me a metal detector for, I think it was for my birthday. And I had never had one before. So I busted it out to go figure out how to use it. And I said, you know what? Let me go to YouTube and kind of look for some tutorials on how to use a metal detector because I never used one before, right?
And it
So
sent you to rob.
What's that?
I said, and it sent you to Rob Fine's treasure, didn't it?
Well, yeah, I'm getting there. So inevitably, as you start to watch videos on YouTube, you start to get recommendations of things to watch on YouTube. And of course, when you're watching metal detecting videos, they find coins. So all of a sudden, I start getting these references to watch this guy who's coin roll hunting, Rob Finds Treasure. Yes, that's exactly right. So anyway, I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? This guy's looking through rolls and finding cool stuff. Wow, that was kind of fun. So after investing a little bit of time in watching this, I was on my way home from work, and I don't eat meat. So the Impossible Whopper had just come out, right?
Oh,
And so I'm in a Burger King drive-thru, and I'm like, you know what? I wonder if they'll sell me some rolls to take home, and I can hunt them real quick with my kids, and that would be kind of fun. So I'm in the Burger King drive-thru, and I say, hey, do you happen to have an extra roll of quarters, nickels, and pennies I can get from you? And the girls looked at me kind of weird, and it's like, oh, well, yeah, let me check. So she hands them to me, and only later down the road, fast forward a couple months, thinking back, that I realized that the roll of quarters that she handed me were hand rolled. They were not a bank wrapped roll.
Okay.
So anyway, I get home, and I've kind of amped my kids up about this, and I said, hey guys, look what I got on the way home. We picked up some coins. They were like, cool. So we gather around the table, and I let my 6-year-old daughter pick which roll we're going to open first. She naturally gravitates toward the largest roll, which is the quarters. And she says, let's look at this one first. I was like, okay, cool. So we open that one up, and I'm not kidding you guys. The very first roll of coins I ever hunted from a Burger King drive-thru, I found a double-headed magician's quarter.
I've never found one of those.
Okay. And this is like
That's
6
cool
coins into, with my kids sitting around. We freak out. I'm like, what is this? What? A double-headed quarter? What? I didn't, I mean, we're freaking out, right? So then we open the nickel roll, and I remembered from one of Rob's videos, I'm like, something about this 40s nickel is special. And I look it up, and there was a war nickel.
Oh, no way.
This is
I'm
my-
not joking you, dude. And there was a Wheatie in the penny roll. So the very first 3 rolls I ever hunted doing this all had cool stuff in them, and I've been hooked ever since. So there's a cool coin story for you.
Cool.
That's awesome.
I like that story.
My tablet is down to 1%. It's going to die
Oh,
in a
so-
second.
Thank you for
Yeah.
reminding me to plug mine in.
Hey, plug in your tablets. Stay away from everybody. And
I got lucky on my firsts as well. My very first SMS set had the dime with the 5 on the cheek,
oh wow.
and then because I was so pumped with that, I immediately went to a different LCS and grabbed a bunch more. And the very first 70 proofs that I had has the FS 101 in it, which is the strongest 50-cent double die I've ever found.
Wow.
Which,
Just beginner's luck for both of us.
yeah, your story's cooler though. I didn't know you could get stuff from Burger King at all, let alone that
Well,
they would
I
accept
thought about-
wrap stuff.
Well, they must have gotten rolls somehow from the bank, and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fed it. Because those fast food places, they have little safes behind the till or their counters that vend out coins, rolls,
Yeah. Yeah,
so that they don't get robbed, right?
that's not
Yeah.
my guess.
Somehow they ended up with a.
That's bad. Yeah. Bad ass. I'm gonna go to Burger King now. So I have like 5 buckets of pennies that I can't take back to the goddamn machine because my bank is closed and I'm not paying 11%.
I'm mad at you.
My bank just started charging me 1.5%. And I thought that was too much.
Man, that's skeet.
Well, it was free. It was free up until last week.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That all of a sudden, they're like, no.
This is the first one I found, and this was probably back in 09, hunting pennies.
Cool.
Is this the one?
The 60D.
Shit, this isn't the one. No, there's doubling on it. Well, it looks to be doubling. It's very hard to explain. Fuck. Damn it.
Yeah,
I avoided 60Ds with a fiery passion for a very long time because of how many options there were, how many 200 and something punch minute marks. F you, I ain't looking that up.
well, that kept me from saying I quit because I was finding so many little things on it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, that kept me from.
Dude, I found over 300 of them, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, I won't look at 60. I do now, but I only look at the BU ones because I hate looking up reference in the first place when there's 10 reference, let alone 185 or 310 or 264. No, I'm good.
I didn't look them up. I sold rolls of them for $180, and then I sold another roll for $220, but that was of the better ones.
Are you fucking serious? Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna start thinking of.
Yep. Dude, I was getting rolls of them, BU quality, and finding 30 to 35 RPMs on average per roll.
See, you make me want to go back through mine.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's right.
Mm-hmm. Shaniqua making an appearance.
Snaps all around.
Right. Dang, I only got one in. Okay. Oh, I've showed you that before. This makes me nervous when Scott has stuff in here that has nothing. Okay, it does. All right, back to good. That's what I just pulled. Well, I'm not saying here, but you go around it. That's right.
That's a CC. It's way better than my.
Oh no, it's not. It's an S. Heck no, I'm problem with those these days. Ah! Uh-huh. God needs these in different ones because they're too big.
Huh. It's the only peace dollar I have at my house because all the other 15 are in the pawn shop.
Oh.
Yeah. It's cool though. My friend worked there, so he didn't charge me out the gas. And he ended up saving the when I went and when I ended up losing this one because of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
When it ended up back at the store 6 months later, he found a loophole and got me how much I had paid in layaway on it, deducted off of how much it cost. So I still ended up getting it for what I had already put in.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, I had $40 into it already. So instead of this costing me like 100 and something that day, he was like, pay $50 on that, and then you're good out the door because I put your first layaway age onto this bill.
Mm-hmm.
So hell yeah.
Thank you.
As our Colorado people are all about Colorado. Like being a native here is one of the rarest things here. So the fact that it has a big Colorado logo on it, yeah, I had to.
Initial then, huh?
It's like filled in this whole VE. This VE. It's silver. It's copper.
You say what? Oh.
It's silver and it's copper.
Missing layers?
I'm thinking so. I found this on like my first or second box, and I've been afraid to send it or do anything about it. But it's absolutely copper on this side, and absolutely not on this one. But after talking to everybody and watching all the videos over the past year, and going through my own boxes, and never even seeing another one be found, it made me think it was cooler than it was originally.
Right. So, oh, he got this smudged in here. Oopsie. I ripped
Oh, 1884 O Morgan with the filled in O. Is that a like an expensive variety? Does anybody know? Because I can go get you one right now.
No, I have no idea. I don't
But
know
yeah,
Morgan
there's
too well.
Yeah, I didn't dive into the VAM world for a long time either. It took me a year and a half, or about a year. I think I had 10 or 11 Morgans built up before I even looked at one under the scope. But it was worth it because there's a lot more stuff on Morgans than you really think. Actually, it's just really hard to match them up.
Oh no, there's a black tongue.
Yeah, it's like the 60Ds. Every Morgan you look at, you're gonna find something that makes you go, huh.
1884 O. Let's see what we got for coin fact PCGS.
Oh, and the micro O. Is the micro O something that's sought after too? Because there was one of those there as well.
I don't know because I grabbed one, and well, actually, I think you and Andrew both pointed it out to me.
Yeah, and I can't remember the end result of that, but I know you were the one who had it, which is why I remembered that.
Well, I mean,
You were the first.
I've got one. Okay, regular O. Blah blah blah. No, we want varieties.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure
figured
it's
proof like and the Heatmere proof like and the minor writers are like the O over O with the same crap. Oh wait, dude. Oh crap, there's a butt on it. Bam. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah. Well, I guess if you take out the proof like and the yeah.
Oh yeah, because I know, because I actually have the VAM 10. I have the O over O that is the first one listed in there. I have that one.
There's like 20, 32, 33 VAMs on that.
That PCGS list.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. Because there's probably a lot more than that.
Yeah. That's why I was like, they would probably have less of them. So that's why I figured I'd look there first.
No, no. PCGS will attribute a shitload of VAMs. Did you know that like 3/4 of the East Dollar VAMs are nothing but die crack?
1884 O filled. More than
And they're
that.
not even like. Yeah.
Where the fuck did that go?
Man, there's like O over O with filled and the showing horizontal, blah blah blah, filled O. Oh, there, we'll just do that. How common?
No,
is it?
see, I didn't look that hard. So I didn't think there was going to be that many different kinds because I'd never seen one before.
Oh, that one's just a blur.
I just didn't want to draw too much attention.
Is it like just straight up? It looks like a freaking jelly donut.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's straight. It looks, yeah, there's no hole in the center. It's just a blob. Looks like the Kennedy on the bicentennial. The mint mark's just a poo, a little piece of doo doo.
There we go. Better be
Oh God, I love people do. Look at this jeweler's hope, perhaps. Yeah, whatever. I don't think they know.
what?
Oh, just in this little forum of people. I was like, yeah, I'm getting out of that already.
Thank you, Ozard. I appreciate you.
Huh. There was one on collectors.com, but it's no longer available. I don't know, bud. That might be fun to.
Yeah, because I know the 84s aren't an expensive year. The 84 O's are not an expensive date, and I know this because I think I have two now, so they can't be. If I can afford two of them, it's not an expensive date.
Check that out. NGC, Tony.
Yeah.
Bro, that boosted that up to $450.
Oh, holy shit!
Yeah. Nice.
I know Color does some stupid good things.
Yeah, it says the obverse shows shades of light pink, sky blue, seafoam green, light gold, and white with a hint of gold toning at the rim.
Oh god, it sounds like a wine tasting.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah, $450. You know, blah 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 blah. Man, best way if you don't want to like look it up, would probably to be go on like CFAs where he did all the VAMs last summer, and just find like the 1884 O. Oh, Riddick Seepin.
Yeah.
He looks so cute.
So I took this to get appraised, and the guy said it was a 1858 week 7.
So over 7?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it gradable? I mean, how much does it
Look at the
change the
damage.
price?
Look at the damage on it, dude.
Oh no, that's intentional too.
Yes,
that
you
hurts.
asshole. And it's large AM.
I have two centers that have big X's in the front of them.
Check this out.
That chip.
Yep, but it goes all the way down. See it underneath the A, going from the horizontal bar to the bottom,
Goes along and then goes down that.
up to the C.
Is that the die marker?
What's that?
Is that one of the die markers?
I don't know if it is, but I would assume so. He didn't really tell me too much about it. He just said he wouldn't be interested in buying it because of the damage.
Yeah, I hate how much knowledge is secret in the variety world. But I understand because when I find a new variety, I hesitate telling the world.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Kittle still won't tell me any of the gold varieties that he does because he goes and he can cherry picks one out of every show. He goes, that son of a bitch. He's like, yeah. I go buy a gold coin for like $450, and then I walk a couple tables down and I resell it to another guy for $1,200. I fucking hate you.
All right, where's that echo coming from?
It could be the room I'm in.
Oh, you're in a tin can, dude. There we go.
I'll be back.
All right. You're stuck in the stream? Vintage, do you want me to kick you out and you can come back in if you want, or just hang out in the chat? It's up to you. What's that, Vintage? Did everybody freeze up? Whoa. That would be awesome to hunt through. I would do it live.
Okay. No shame. What's up? What are you talking about doing live?
Hunting a roll of 2016.
Oh, nice.
Dude, check this one out. This is one of my pride and joys. Boom.
Okay, so that, I've never seen one of those like on hand except for the coin op videos. Yeah, that does need left hand lighting. Yeah. Yeah, the two's a pretty good spot.
Yeah, it's not done yet, though. Look at how thick the top tee is.
Yeah, at the bottom of the R.
Now, look at the end.
Yeah, the bottom left, the way it angles in.
Look at
The
that.
G gets
Yeah.
super thin. I'm saying it to myself from memory.
This
When I
is,
say things out loud, they stay a lot longer.
yeah, I hear you.
The E, bottom of the E, left of the U, or right of the U.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
This is number 003. WDDO 003. So from Wexler's website.
Because all of my pride and joys are all roughly revolving around the same shit, and it's 1970. That's because I've pulled a few good ones. I'm pretty sure every proof set I have is a different variety for at least one item in it. And this one is one of the double die obverse large dates.
Dude, this one I really want to show you. This is another one of my first finds.
It's fun going through the first boxes again.
Check this out.
Wow, that's a 6 struck through.
That's what I was thinking too, but look at this. Look at how hardcore that spread is.
Well, could that possibly be a dryer coin?
I
Your
don't-
rim still seems pretty solid though.
The rim's perfect.
Then yeah, that's a really messed up die. Yeah, that's a fucked up. That's either a die that was on its last strike or a struck through. Yeah. It shouldn't look like it was struck through a wave.
And then the
That
reverse.
looks like E's Harper's Ferry one that is actually notated for being as bad as it is. So you might even give that a Google because that might even have reference on it.
Dude, I've already had people look at it and everything else. As soon as they look at it, they instantly put it down and go, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, I know how that goes.
Because I read books. I go on errorref.com. I went through the whole site twice looking
I've never
for
even-
examples of this.
I've barely even opened ErrorRef.
Oh, ErrorRef's incredible, dude.
I believe it, and I don't know why I barely opened it. I mean, it always gives me the answer I'm hunting for.
Now, I'll ask you this. Here's a question. What do you think it's made out of?
What?
This penny.
I would say that would be copper because zinc would have had some zinc showing or bubbling, and that doesn't have any bubbling. It just has ripples.
You are absolutely correct, sir.
But yeah, where the spread is on the top of the 8, it would have gray all throughout that. Or silver. It would have silver all throughout that because where the copper layer would have separated, it would have nothing but that silver ass zinc underneath.
What's brazen rod detail?
Huh?
Bigfoot. He said LOL looks like brazing rod detail.
Oh, I got one to show you. I'm pretty sure I have SMS Kennedy where the reverse has the bottom section struck through duct tape.
Very cool.
You can see the threads. That's why I say it looks pixelated, like it's a computer screen.
That's awesome.
It made me look through all of my other sets to make sure it
There
wasn't
you
like
are,
the plastic.
beautiful. There you are.
I thought Vintage popped up all of a sudden.
What's that?
Oh, I thought Vintage popped up. All I heard is, "There you are, beautiful." I was, oh, what's up?
Nah, here's the 1960 I was looking for.
Smaller large. No, it's not the smaller large.
Nope, that's the thing. But it is. Dude, that looks like a double die. Look at the O.
Yeah, but is it larger than it would be, or is it the same size as the O would be? Because that would be the strike double.
Well, that's the large date.
Okay.
So it
Was
could
that-
have a small date over it.
No. Your 6 would have a trail off. I watched Alden Davis, Robert Lawson, Hoovy, and Joe Durbin, I think, all pull out their fucking 60 small over large dates and have them all on the screen at the same time, moving them around and talking about it. And I watched those things for like an hour.
No, I don't think it is one. I think
Okay.
that's the weird thing about it, because the 1960 large date over small date, or whatever you want to call it, has double D too.
And the D is in between the 9 and the original punch.
So I know it's not that. Absolutely, I've actually found a lot of those, and I sold them and made a pretty good penny off of them. And when I say a lot, I mean like a lot, dude. It was a good time about 5 years ago, and I ordered on mine 2 rolls of pennies of 1960s D's, and both rolls, every single one was a 1960 D over small date, or whatever you want to call it, dude. Small date over large date, blah blah blah, with the D stamped in the middle, and I sold them all.
Nice.
Nice.
A little bit younger, a little bit stupider, partying a little bit more, you know.
Will you present me for a quick second?
Yeah.
It was probably nice at the time, but yeah.
What's
It
up?
looks pixelated.
Oh,
And it's just this little section.
oh.
Because it goes away and looks normal. But over here, even the stars start to look like it, because the line, it's got the die lines that go this way, but then it has all of them that go this way too.
And it's not abrasion marks.
No, it's still in the SMS set.
Mm.
Where's mine? I stole my loot back from the LCS today.
I left mine there one time, but they held on to it for me.
Yeah, I forgot to tell them it was there for a long time, so it spent like 6 months there. So I went and stole it back. But I actually had to steal it back. But it's one of the 16 times hairs.
Mm-hmm.
They're so nice. Everything's so clear. I love this thing. All right. Well, it didn't show up near as much as I wanted it to. I'm going to have to bust that one out one of these days.
Now, can you see it?
Yeah. It was the notch at the end of your 6 is the inside end of your 6 is what I noticed the most. Whether it's a little pit or an actual
Yeah.
sign of splitting. Yeah. And I know you have a D over D, so I'm trying to figure out which D over D you have, because all of them are D over D. And none of them. I swear to God, they didn't make a solid one punch on the gear. It's just I think yours is the inside. The inside of your D looks like it has almost a little diagonal line. I think that is going to repunch on yours. As my statement still kind of stands as you're turning, I still think there's an anomaly inside your D, and I would put money on it being a remnant of another D.
Yeah, there'd be a split.
And they don't give you much premium on those ones, but yep, that little line right there. Who's listening to fucking? Who is this?
Really?
Huh?
I thought I could hear who it was.
It's
Not what I thought it was.
It's not Static X, but it's Slipknot. Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanted to say.
But guess what? It's not me.
Oh, because you had to think about it. The one variety that I actually want, that I really do want, I want to buy the proof set that has the Superbird, so I need to buy a 52 proof set, which is fucking expensive. So expensive. How much were they at? Oops. Yeah, 1952 proof set is $240, according to the Red Book. So probably more. Yeah, once you pass 54, they start doubling in price every year you go back.
Yeah, I think you and I kind of touched on that one day.
Yeah. About 54 you can get for $100. 53 is about $210. 52 is like $260 to $300, and then it gets way expensive after that. Way expensive.
Justin.
Yeah.
Here's what started me on RPMs. Oh, and it's in the Cherry Pickers Guide. One of the number one ones.
See, I want. You got to trade books one of these days, really, because I want to look through that fucking book just one time.
Bud.
I don't own it. My grandma let me borrow it, and I basically memorized it.
Yeah, I've never opened the first volume or volume 1 of any of the editions. I have the volume 2, and I've gotten pretty good at the denominations that we look at in there, but I couldn't tell you shit about all of the Barbara Dynasty.
You know what? I got 5th edition and 87 is not in there. You can believe it.
You know what's fucked
What?
up, though? I didn't memorize the numbers for them.
It goes 84 and skips to 90, which I thought was kind of weird.
Oh, so it doesn't have this in there?
Mm-mm.
No, so it's in one of the cherry pickers, but it has been removed for not having enough characters.
Newest one. My grandma let me borrow it.
Yeah, mine's the 5th edition.
Wait, that is the newest one. Because I have the newest volume 2, and mine is...
Oh, I thought another one came out like recently, because I've had mine for well over a year.
Yeah, no. They only put them out once every 3-ish years at best.
Yeah, I didn't know if it flipped over to another edition or not.
I'm still waiting for the new cherry picker or the new Red Book to come out. I'm surprised I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, but
With the FG. Is this the one?
I should look for those.
Well, I got. Oh, you mean the Not 2021. What am I saying? No, 2020 should be out already.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
no. The 2021 should be out. The 2020 comes out in 2019. The 2021 comes out in 2020. I don't know why they backdated a year or forward dated, but they do. Because I bought the 2020 book in June of 2019. I bought the 2020 book.
Dang.
Feeling like April is when they come out, maybe? I can't remember.
Yeah, I should just watch Coin Week. He's probably got a podcast on it. He's a pretty good dude to watch.
Well, I remember back when I was getting ready to buy one, and it was probably like the 2018 kind of, and Jim was like, just wait a week, and I'm dropping the price of them because the new one will be out soon, and I remember it was warm out, so.
Now, remember that other 1960 I just showed you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has
Well,
almost.
that one looks more like a double die. But you have that same little hole in the inside of your six, which I find kind of either coincidentally I like weird or a part of a variety. Because that little circle spot in the inside of that six is in the same exact spot as the other one was.
Same thing with the 9. See how it's got it on the backside?
Mm-hmm.
Could be a later die state of that same front die.
Now look at the blob on the inside of the 9. Is there a 90-degree angle point sitting off the end there?
I mean, it kind of looks like it, but even then, the 9 wouldn't stop that short. What would that be?
I mean, it definitely could be just a die chip. You know?
Yeah, I got the 6 that does like the feather like that, but not a 9.
And the 9 it would loop just a little bit more than that. If it was a 9 just in the wrong spot, it would loop just a little bit more. But it looks exactly like a perfect fucking end of a letter or number.
Hey, EBG, how you doing, bud?
What's up?
Oh, and if you look right at the end of your D right now, from where you can see that little speck is remnant of another D. That's not a die line. That's actually a little piece that they didn't polish out. I can see it right now.
Oh, yeah, on the inside of the D?
No, outside of the D. There's a little speck at, we'll say, 3 o'clock-ish. Where you were looking before, the light was hitting it perfectly.
Oh.
There's like a little, like a line above it, like.
Yeah, itty-bitty speck.
Yeah. And then that dust is like.
I got
Yep.
you.
I look too hard. I know this.
Well, see, when he had that first one out, and then I felt like I was looking at all the wrong stuff because there was like a crack down the 9 and the O, like how it was angled, like thicker at the bottom.
The middle of your W is suspicion. Yeah, that's a double tie. The inside of your E on the in between the top and middle, that little line right there that goes vertical.
Yep.
And then the inside of your W, your top peak.
It's higher.
I don't know if it's master doubling because the E is a big master double point. I mean, that happens a lot. The 72 is terrible. I hate it.
You see
But
the top of the T?
Yeah, your T looks, that's definitely a double. It's just where along the line did it happen. Yeah, you got your S. Indubitably.
Oh, there you are.
I love how he says it like he lost or found a lost pet. Like, oh, get over here.
There you go. All right. What do you think this is? with the FG like that.
Oh, that's a 73. No, it's not because it's not level with the top. No, it is. It is. I'm sticking with 73.
It's an 88D.
Okay.
With
So
the
73 is
reverse.
behind.
Yeah, with the reverse of the 89D.
Oh, okay.
See how the G has the little notch going down and then the horizontal bar coming out into the middle?
Yep.
That's in the Cherry Pickers Guide. These are pretty rare.
Yeah, for some reason I can't bring myself to look for them. That and the 98, 99, 2000 wide AMs. I don't look for them very often.
Oh man, you should. They're very. You can find them, man. I've found a decent amount of them. I've given them away.
I've still got my container. I've yet to. Like, yep, they're
What
here.
reverse is? What year is this one, Justin?
All right, hang on. Let me put you full screen.
Let me make that more clear. New. Oh, that was my hashtag. Sorry.
No.
Yeah. Wax is very popular out here.
No.
That's what gets me.
Dude, I want to just say a 73D.
Yeah, 73 though. You were right on what it was. 73 is the only one with the giant FG.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude.
It's the only one. I learned that from Chuck last week, actually. The FG, how it's level with the top.
Yeah. Oh, you can see that.
Cool.
That's what that's, yeah. And only because
Only-
you said it just now, I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's the only Lincoln that does that. The only year that has that.
That's awesome.
What state do you live in, Justin?
Illinois.
Because I know you're reefer friendly, and I know you were at a reefer.
Oh no, I'm
Are
good
you-
now.
I know. Are you?
Okay.
Would you ever be wanting to grow?
Yeah, I got to get my medicinal card back. I let it expire on January 31st.
I let mine expire too because I wanted to have my concealed back.
I hear you.
Because you can only have one or the other, and I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, I can't have mine for 5 years.
DUI or domestic?
Nope.
I know why.
Yeah.
Because I did the same thing.
Damn it, we're live. I can't ask all these personal questions, but I'm so interested.
Now it's 4 years. So, and even then, I have to do an appeal.
Dude, don't leave that card laying out there. Are you nuts?
Oh,
Sorry.
it's my expired PayPal card.
I didn't mean to yell at you, but
I didn't even know what it was. I was all, what? My card's in my wallet. Oh, that thing. It's like Kanan in his face reveal.
Oh
Who's showing his face? You. Oh, fuck.
what the hell are you doing?
He was just sitting there staring at the screen. I was all, this is awkward, bro. I know this shouldn't be happening.
Damn, EVG. Letting people know. We've got a big old safe full of guns here, too. Just because I can't technically own them.
Oh, yeah, no, there's, I
you
mean,
know.
I would hope that if you feel like staying alive, that there's a gun within somewhere in your vicinity.
Oh, dude, I'm good. Don't worry.
I mean,
Family full
I
of
mean,
hunters.
I mean that for everybody. Even when I don't have like an actual like, a gun, I still have a. Where is it? I have a pepper spray gun just because I think it's cool as fuck. It shoots a stream of bear mace 20 feet horizontally.
Dude, at college, I got maced, and oh my god.
Oh no! As in high school, we used to have pepper spray wars and taser wars. My mom used to sell global security products. So when I turned 15, my house was immediately full of Chinese throwing stars and taser flashlights and taser guns and like
Oh, I
and
don't.
every so yeah. So we would grab the tasers and pepper spray, and we would go to the South Platte, which is like a giant field / river, and we all get like a group of 6 of us, and we would tase and pepper spray each other until one of us tapped, and then we'd call the bitch, and we would do that like every day after school. That was our game. We didn't eat Tide Pods. We tased each other and made fun. It's equally as stupid, but
See, we
least I
just
wasn't
played football.
see we weren't jocks. We didn't. I wish. I played ice hockey until it got too expensive to play ice hockey.
I was a stoner in high school, even though I played football, dude. So I knew like
me too.
everybody. There was no like cliques with me. And as long as you're just cool and happy-go-lucky with everybody, you're fine. Now, did I get into fights? Yes, but they were for good, righteous reasons. I'd like to think.
I got jumped taking a pee in 7th grade, and I think that was the only like real school fight I ever got in.
Dude, I've never jumped anybody. That's horrible.
Yeah, I was taking a pee, and then all of a sudden I was getting hit in the kidney like a shit ton of times. So I at that point you don't even stop peeing. You just turn around, dick out, and start kicking kneecaps, which is what I did. And then I got in trouble, and I ended up getting arrested for fighting on school property, disrupting school faculty, and a battery because I broke a dude's leg because he fucking came at me and I kicked him right in the kneecap. There's like 6 of them, and it was just me, and I was the only white kid in school. I was not going down like that.
Hey, no punk bitch.
Take that. And then I just kind of laid down, and they beat the crap out of me for like 10 minutes, then walked away. But that little bitch stayed on the ground with me.
Damn. I don't think. Well, I take that back. I think the worst fight I ever saw at school was. I mean, everybody always needs to like take it off the property first off. Like, hey, this is going down at lunchtime. Well, where they went was actually it's a dude east of Scott. But like you walk straight out of the door from the high school side, and it led right to you go across the street down the alley, like 2 houses down, boom, there you are. So of course everybody like goes and gets their snacks or whatever and walks over there to watch this fight go down. Well, then the bell rings, so we're all like, yeah, we're going back. Well, then the one dude takes off running that didn't live there, and PJ grabbed, I want to say it was a wrench or something that was laying around by his garage, and he comes just like barreling through everybody going up the stairs and was still going after him. I was like, oh my god. I don't even remember. I think we made a go stay in like the classroom so the teachers could get up, and we're like, no man, we want to see. And he didn't get, I think he got in school suspension for like a little bit. He didn't get like flat out just suspended, period. It was wild.
Look at the doubling on this. This is a 72D.
You make sure that it's not master hub doubling.
It's not master hub doubling. It's got the markings.
The 72 has the worst master doubling of any year I've ever even almost tried to look through.
Yep. Look at the W, though. See how drastic it is? You can see the doubling on the right side of it. It's real thin, and then there's a split, and then there's a little bit more. And look how wide.
I can see it. I can absolutely see it. I just don't know how strong the 72D master doubling was.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because I've looked at the 72S because I had a roll. I want to make sure that you are wider than you should be for sure. The U looks like it wants to show a line through it.
Yep.
So the left leg of the R is a little fat. Ouch.
Does not really show on the date, though.
The inside of your 2 does. I was actually happy to see that. The very top inside of the 2. Wherever you had your light originally, it shows a little bit of splitting, which is all you're going to see on the date for those. Is a small marker.
It's like the beak. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Yep.
And then you can see a little bit on the beak. Well, not a beak, but if it was, I don't know.
The 7. Yeah, the 7 as well has that little trail to go down.
Well, at least Justin does that like I do when I'm like, yeah, it's like the snowman and the swan, you know, like for the 82s.
You can see it on the B. Add the,
Yeah, a little bit.
On the backside of it.
bottom, the bottom curve.
And it has a little piece at the end of the toe. We'll say the very tip toe has a little extra.
If you look at the E, it's got a little bit extra on there on the bottom. And then if you look at the R, you can see a line running down the back of it.
No, Scott Pennies is asking if you would show broad but make it even or level. I'm gonna say even.
Sure.
You know, I'm always like somebody puts stuff on there sideways. I'm like tilting my head, like, my brain.
I'm used to looking at all different angles. That's what you have to do when you have an LED light.
Mm-hmm.
I know you should see. I have these things everywhere.
I know. I'm like,
So
so that way, and then
I make a little cyclone. I make a little cyclone of lights.
you need a big ass light ring.
And then I use this light just slightly. In the end, it kind of works.
Yeah, that wouldn't work for you then because you'd want them farther apart than equal distance.
Oh, what did I find today? Where is that? I found a DDR on a 61. No, that's what it was. Okay. I know where that is. Right there.
God, I thought I had the will to look at pennies, and I'm just kind of like, yeah. Pennies
So-
are like terrible.
I found a pretty strong DDR on this
See it
61,
pretty well right there.
which I actually am proud of because I don't find DDRs very often, like at all. And I'm pretty proud of finding this one.
You find them on half dollars and stuff.
Yeah. I don't find DDRs on pennies. Like the U, you can see it at the bottom of the S.
That's
But
because
because I've been hanging out with U and E and surf tournaments, it shows that damn 83 all the time. It makes me check out the backs of my Lincolns now.
that is a sweet penny.
Where the fuck did my flashlight go?
Dun dun dun.
Oh, losing it down there.
I need to make a big ASA grid because then I'd know why the heck I have stuff laying where I do. I walk away and look at it the way.
Yeah, I just need a voice recorder because I hate writing stuff down, but I think I would have no problem giving myself little vulgar notes.
But you would know exactly what you meant.
Yeah, and it would be rude as fuck because I'd be talking to myself and it'd be perfect.
But it'd trigger your memory, like, I know exactly what I was looking at now because I said it this way.
Yep. So, what number do you think it is? Because I think I had it marked down as 001.
What year is it?
Uh,
I already forgot.
for the 72 Denver?
Yeah.
Because I know the 72 Philly 001, you wouldn't be asking that question because that shit is double.
Yeah, exactly. But the 72D is different. But there is like 12 different ones.
This is baloney. Guess what's not in this
Yeah,
trailer?
look at that R, dude. The bottom.
Yeah, that's a fat left leg. Right in this ankle.
Yeah, but you can see the separating lines too.
Dude, your eyes are better than mine. Like,
There you go.
okay, now that I can see.
The bottom, the middle, and the top.
Mhm. Hi, James Eller. How's it going?
Hello, James.
What's up, James Eller?
I know Justin starts getting his eyeball planted on something and even if I say hi in the chat, I'll say it out loud.
All right, time to do what I should have been doing the whole time.
Calisthenics.
Going to Kegels.
You're a mess.
Splitting apples and shit. Cutting golf balls in half by the time.
Yeah, like in corn.
You don't have to pee that bad. You're a liar.
Dad. Yes, her. Okay, do something slightly productive. At least look for something to put in my fucking book.
Hey, EVG. Where
doing?
is that coming from?
Your face.
Hey.
Hey. How's it going?
It's going. We're in a lockdown right now.
Yep. Are you going to do a bunch of streams?
Well,
Are
I
you
have
still
only 6 boxes left for the streams for the coins, but yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I know you said the other day you had like 6 or 7 boxes, and then you were probably gonna for a while.
Yeah, then I'm done, yeah.
Dang.
I can't pick up anymore, cannot drop the coins off, and yeah.
What will you do with your Thursday night?
Well,
Hunt them for errors. I bet you have a 74 double die obverse. 74D. And those 6 boxes. I would predict it. At least,
I bet you have a couple.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm safe with saying one. I swear. Who is
That was actually good.
I'm getting a new metal detector in on Thursday, so I must start doing like metal detecting videos and stuff.
I can't wait to go gold pattern this summer.
That's gonna be cool, dude.
Yeah, I want to go like to my claims.
Man.
Yeah, I want to.
Actually, we were talking with my wife today, and it's like, what the hell we're doing here right now? Because we can both work remotely.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's go to freaking Colorado right away. What the hell are we waiting here?
Burning daylight, woman.
But there is no internet connection there. I'm not gonna be able to stream or post anything there. There's like literally, it's about like 30 miles away from any reception.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
It's a good
So
bug
it's
out
like
place.
remote place. There are no people. There are like wildlife. When I had like encounters with the moose and bears, like within like 20, 30 feet away from me.
Mhm. Screw that. I would not want to be near a moose. They're mean.
Come on, it's a free grocery.
Well, if you shoot it, that's fine, but I wouldn't be like, hey, what's up?
No, I'm not gonna be like, hey, but it's like, oh, fresh meat.
You're right. I
Hey,
have no problem with that. Don't come knocking on my door, moose.
because yeah, as you guys know, yeah, I do hunt and yeah, I do fish. So
Yeah.
Do you have a creek or a river?
Hmm?
Do you have a creek or a river there?
yeah, on my claims, there are 140 acres of the claims, and through all of them, there is a creek going through.
That's
What part of Colorado?
I thought we were still talking about the fishing. It's like,
that's the life I'd like to have right there. Congratulations.
And at the top of the claims, I have the lake.
that was great.
What part
Dude.
of Colorado is it, EDG?
If I'm gonna tell you, I'll
Yeah,
have to
I was
Google
gonna
after
say.
that.
No,
Well,
you
roughly.
can't say.
Because on my
Roughly,
part,
it's
over in
it's a
Ken-
Grand
Ken
County.
Carl. Huh?
Roughly Grand County.
Oh, okay. Because mine's in Ken Carl. So
Nearest town is Granby, and the claims about 30 miles away.
Okay. Yeah, you'll see you're a little bit further up. You'll see Ken Carl was a little bit east of that. Granby Lake's beautiful.
Yes, the nearest like whatever significant town, whatever. But yeah,
Yeah. I guess the closest thing to mine in reference would be Vandermeer Speedway or Red Rocks.
okay.
Yeah, it's over in that side.
But you know, yeah, there are a bunch of wildlife,
Oh, fuck yeah.
and
That's
I have actually the video. No, I don't think I have the video of that. I might. I don't remember. Year ago, went fishing on my claims, like way up on the claims with my like wife and daughter.
Mm-hmm.
We caught a trout, and I asked my daughter, "What do you want to do with it? Like, do you want to release it?" It's like it was a trout, maybe about what, I don't know, maybe 7 inches long or so.
A rainbow, I would assume.
It was a cutthroat,
Oh, nice.
and
You don't have many cutthroats out here. That's a good catch.
yeah, and she's like, "No way, I'm not gonna release it. It's gonna be my dinner." So, actually, the same night, that's what she had for her dinner. I grilled that fish especially for her, and it was her dinner,
That's
and she
awesome.
enjoyed it.
That's really cool. Sounds like you got a good kid, man.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't spend much time fishing there because I had to finish reclamation for the year. And we had about like a couple hours left before the thunderstorm rolled in. So we just hiked up to the lake and had a few casts, and yeah, got the one cutthroat, and we called it a day.
Man. Fishing, even if you don't catch anything, still nice to be out and
Yeah, it's still nice, and special when you have like your family doing that. Like my wife and my kid. My daughter is 4 years old, and she enjoys it,
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
and she loves it better than like playing video games or watching cartoons.
That's incredible, man. That's something good to instill in her early on.
Yeah. And actually, she asked me like pretty much every other day, not maybe like every single day, almost like, when we're gonna go to Colorado, because I love mountains.
Yeah.
And she knows that there's not going to be any cartoons, there's not going to be any like cell phones or anything, but she still wants to go there.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know if my son would be okay with that. He's about to turn 6, and he definitely likes to play games on his iPad and stuff. And like in school, they give them all their own little like Chromebook, and he just plays on it. Not really plays on it, but it teaches him to, But it just also teaches him that, hey, I kind of want to do this instead of interacting with people,
No, like right now because of like lockdown, shutdown we have right now. Yeah, my daughter plays a lot on a iPad, not iPad. Yeah, Samsung that I gave to her
Mm-hmm.
just to kill the time, but she can play it for about like 3 minutes, and after that it's like, hey Dad, let's play hide and seek, let's play catch me.
Yeah. See
And-
what I can play.
And it's like, I'm tired of being inside, let's go outside, let's look for treasures with metal detector. And when we're gonna go to Colorado?
That is one thing my son likes to do, but he has his own little metal detector, but he metal detects for maybe 5 minutes and then he's done. So I'll keep metal detecting and he'll walk around with the shovel digging the holes for me. And he loves doing that. It's
No, if I take my daughter like metal detecting, it's gonna be insane.
Well, I hope you guys get to do some metal detecting on your claims too. You never know when you'll find a nugget.
Yeah, I have a metal detector for the claims, I have a Monster 1000, and I have a Equinox 600 arriving on Thursday, hopefully.
Wow.
That's I'm gonna use like on my backyard as a relic detector. Cause yeah, Monster 1000 you cannot use as a relic detector at all.
Oh, no kidding.
It just gives you feathers, non-feathers. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way.
Dude,
It turns out this is RPM 007.
yeah, you can see a notch on the top and the bottom.
Yeah, I guess I matched this one up, and it actually, if I wrote it down, it means I was pretty confident. I have to get back to 47.
Yeah, one day, dude. One day I'll have a claim somewhere. That's for sure.
Make it Colorado, because when you're bored or you want to do something else, you can go.
So if you
Rock.
want to claim, I can give you a good lead. If you
Really?
want, I have a.
I'm very interested in this lead as well, because I live out here, and it would be very easy for me to do this on a daily basis.
I have claim number 1 and number 2. Then there is claim number 3, but there is a small patch of ground that's not claimed.
I'll take it.
What are the rules on that? Like, you gotta. I don't even know what you would have to do. You have to like post up there for a certain amount of time, and then you can claim it.
No, you have to
No,
put
it's
the
just money.
markers and pay the fee.
Yeah, you just pay the rights for it. Yeah.
Yeah, you pay the fee, you put the markers, you put the corners, and you pay the fee, and that's about it. The reason I didn't claim it because for me it's not significant amount of the creek that
Okay.
going through it, but it's still good amount of the creek. If you want to do it recreationally,
Yeah.
it's
that sounds perfect.
it's a nice amount of creek where you're gonna go pen and dredge or whatever you're gonna do.
What are the woods like in that area?
What?
It would be, I wouldn't be dredging. It would be panning or it would be small mini dredge with like a generator at best, something like a 3-footer.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but I'm talking about like the trees. How lots of trees, not a lot of trees.
No, it's very accessible. You can there are some wetlands that you have to deal with. Like if you want to use equipment, you'll have to deal with the Forest Service.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to bring in equipment or anything like that.
But if you're gonna do it like shovel and pen, no,
Yeah,
you'll
that's
have your like creek part shovel. There are like a bunch of campgrounds, public campgrounds available really close to the claim. That's I didn't claim,
hmm
and it's still available.
What do you think that would be running price wise for that little baby chunk? Just
If
because
you
you know, because you bought
If
what was
if you
around.
claim it and sell it,
No, I mean, how much would it cost me to purchase that little baby piece of claim?
if you
Would
claim
you
it
guess?
yourself,
Yeah,
it's gonna cost you about between $300 and $400 for
Oh,
20 acres.
that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all.
No,
A month or a year?
it's to claim, and then it will cost you about 160 or 100. I don't remember, 160 or $70 a year to maintain it.
Oh, cool.
Dude, all right. Hang on. Can you email me like seriously? Because my dad's retired and I don't work. So when this crap settles down, we can haul ass out there and take care of that. And I'm not joking because
And that's
That's
only single chunk in between my lands. I
that's
know it's free. Nobody claimed it yet.
oh man, that's got to go fast. I bet.
And
Right, it's like
I'm not
2 hours.
selling it. I'm not giving anybody like directions. I'm not like
Oh, yeah, no.
I never put it outside. That's like I have claimed this, claimed that, and that, and I have land in between. I never told anybody that I have a claim in between.
That's cool. I
And
would, yeah. I would,
if you claim it, and I give you directions where to go,
Okay.
you
That's
have to give me rights to at least prospect.
Oh
Not to work it, but prospect it.
yeah.
deal.
Come on now.
I was like, what? I'm jobless too, and I live in Colorado.
I know, dude. That's why I'm like, dude. Shh.
No, it's a good claim. Otherwise, I wouldn't take it.
No, dude. This would be like perfect.
It's only one reason I didn't take it because it's like it was for me. It was I didn't want to waste money for like filing paperwork
you-
for stream. That's
That's awesome.
it's about like maybe like 50 feet of stream that I don't want to work.
I got you.
But this 50 feet of stream has have gold, and it's that stream that is here right now. It was somewhere else 100 years ago.
Yeah,
So it's moved.
because the Rocky Mountains are ever growing always. Those,
Yeah.
those bad boys are always shifting and avalanching and all
So
kinds of
it's-
sweetness. And the
There's
waterfalls.
opportunity to claim only one claim between one claims.
Now, can I pay for it before I get out there?
If you file exact maps and proper paperwork, yeah, you can. It's not really like 100% legal because you have to stake it
Yeah.
first.
Mhm.
But yeah, you can do it and then go there, put the stakes, and
Yeah, because obviously I'm in Illinois. I can't get out to Colorado right now with everything locked down.
but yeah, on a paper, yeah, you can do it.
Because I'm talking like tomorrow morning.
No, tomorrow morning I'm not going to be able to provide you all the coordinates because yeah, I have other things to do, but yeah, if you send email and I'll send you the map, I'll send you the coordinates of my corners, and you'll have to map it between my corners.
Mm-hmm.
I have claim number 2 and claim number 3, and that claim is going to be in between.
That's cool.
Gotcha.
That means extra safety from claim jumpers.
So that claim is going to be in between of my claim number 2 and claim number 3.
So don't piss EVG off or he'll deny you passing rights.
Yeah, carry guns.
Oh yeah, no, that's no problem.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
I'm a nice
yeah.
guy, man. I'm fair. Yeah, seriously, Vintage. You gonna come out and live in the wilderness with me?
And you have to understand thing. I'm selling one claim right now at Fair Play.
Oh, you have one in Fair Play too?
I have a claim at Fair Play. It's about 40 acre claim.
Oh, damn.
And I'm getting questions like, can I hunt there? Yes, you can. Can I camp there? Yes, you can. Can I change my campsite? No, you can't. Because you own mineral rights.
Yep.
What
It's
is
still public land.
chain?
Like
Yeah,
chain
outside of-
off. Like there are like public campgrounds.
Yeah, bring a convoy with him and have like a group.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, gotcha. Yeah, I hear you.
It's a still public still public place.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, they're trying to
own
find it.
only mineral rights.
Wow.
That's
You only
why-
own, you only own what you're hunting for. You don't own the land itself.
That's why mining claims are cheaper than the land itself.
So how do you excavate them then if you only own the minerals?
You have to put the land back, so you can't take the trailings off site.
Oh, gotcha. You got to mine it right there and on the spot.
Yeah, you mine it on the spot. You put all the tailings back, and yeah, there are lots of permits that might to go with it. It took me almost 3 years to obtain a permit to run a 4-inch dredge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and if you're dealing with anything river or water related, you got to go through so much more hurdles.
Yeah,
What about if you just use shovel and a pan?
shovel in the
lot-
pen,
A
no
lot
permit.
less. Yeah, it's a lot easier.
Because I know
Shovel
how to
and
pan gold.
no permits. But as soon as you mention motorized equipment,
15 pages.
you're like on a 130-page paperwork.
And then they have to come check out your equipment on like at least an annually basis, I think.
Yeah, the way I had it, I filed the notice of intent. They denied it with the reason we're gonna come and talk to you. So I had a meeting with a biologist, geologist, Forest Service, the ranger on my claims. So they went through my claims, took the pictures, and then they said, we're going to have a meeting and decide if you can have a 4-inch dredge here.
Yep.
Only backup was a biologist, a fish biologist.
Okay.
They allowed me now to dredge with a 4-inch dredge maximum until the beginning of August.
Okay.
And then they're going to come do another inspection to see if you can continue.
No. It was August because when the fish starting to expand, so they make sure that I don't suffocate the eggs with the dredge tailings.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So then you
But-
got to shut down until the following year, or just got to
Yeah,
wait for
Yeah, you have to shut down until the following year and then to file a new permit for the next year.
Okay.
But
But
it took me like 3 years to do.
But it'll get a lot easier for you every year that goes by too.
After you're done with that, yeah, like I don't have to do the meetings anymore. I don't have to do like all the stuff anymore. For the next year, I'll file the same paperwork and I'll be approved.
Yep.
But initial approval, yeah.
Man, that sounds awesome. That sounds like absolutely incredible, dude.
Initial approval, yeah. Initial approval took 3 years.
Wow.
I
need to know where to go online.
There's a store in Golden. There's a store in Golden for any of the supplies that you need that Klesh goes to. Because Klesh lives like half hour from me over in Golden. From Klesh Guitar.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So it's the one that he like swears by. They're really cool over there too. I can't remember the exact name of the store, but it starts with like Golden something prospecting or some shit. But yeah, they're a really cool place.
Yeah, Clash was close to my claims.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was close to my claims, and he has a video actually from the neighboring claim.
You can recognize it.
I was able to recognize it because he gave out the name of the creek and he gave out the name of the forest.
Oh.
It's like when I saw that video, it's like, fuck, dude.
Shut up.
Seriously? Shut up, you're not supposed to give it out.
It's like when he was doing those GoPro, like the virtual zoom ins where he would show you his route.
No. It was one of subscribers let him to go to the claims.
Oh yeah, no. But the one where he actually does the little view where he takes you through the path of how he got there.
No,
When he does the one that he does in the city.
Not that video, but not that video, but he gave out he gave out enough information. It's like if I wanted to claim anything there, he gave enough of it just for everybody else to jump on it.
Yeah, the one video where he does that little zoom in view preview, he takes you to legit my old house. Because I lived right off of Clear Creek. And we used to hop down and go pan in the Clear Creek right there off of like 70th and Broadway. There's like his little virtual thing. He goes into the parking lot we used to park in. I was like, hey, I recognize all of this.
Yeah.
So I messaged him. I was like, how close are you to Westminster, buddy? He messaged me back. He's like, well, when I'm in town, I'm not very far at all. What would you like to do? Told him about my cabin and going up and prospecting up there.
But yeah. Place I hope it's a real nice place.
I fucking love it here.
The claim I'm selling right now, it's not as great. It will require way much work.
I got a buddy who does have a large sum of money and like precious metals though, so let me ask him if he's interested in starting anything gold related, and if he says yes or shows interest, I'm gonna connect emails eventually with you two, because if that helps get it out of your hands, awesome, and if that helps him do something that he could potentially succeed in, that's awesome as well.
The thing is, like, the claim I'm selling, I didn't prospect it as much. I didn't do any drillings there. I have no idea what value it has.
And he has the capital.
Yeah, and I know it's close to like gold mining region, so gold should be there. When I got that claim, 40-acre claim, at the fair play, then I also prospected at Granby, and I got 7 claims there, and I cannot be in 2 places at the same time, right?
You have 7 in Granby?
I have 7 in Granby.
How many have you rented out?
How many what?
Have you rented any out, or are they all vacant in the times that you're not out here?
They're all vacant. They're never been claimed. I prospected them by myself.
All
I put
7?
all 7. I prospected them on foot by myself.
Are they all connected?
Yeah, they're all connected.
Okay, that's good. That saves you a lot of time.
Yeah, it's 140 acres. Yeah.
That's cool.
I prospected by myself. They all have gold. They all have nice gold.
Yeah, and that's rare for Colorado. We're normally nothing but flower gold.
No, it's not on flower gold. I found like pickers in there.
That's rare for Colorado. That's impressive.
And I have a neighbor downstream, so it's downstream for my claims.
So he gets.
He gets what I mean. So whatever was washed down. Last year he found 4-gram nugget.
No way.
4-gram nugget at the same stream, about 3 feet down.
Son of a bitch.
So it's a good ground. That's why I'm selling like ground next to Fairplay, because I'm not gonna be able like to be at 2 places at a time.
Yeah, and you got one place that's showing aces and one place that's showing doo-doo.
I have one places that might show like something. I never like really checked it, and I have another place that's showing like, oh hey.
I would have made you made the same decision any respectable person would, really. And they're really far apart. Fairplay is far from Granby.
It's about what, 3-hour drive,
Yeah,
something like that.
because right now we'll say I'm 20 minutes north of Denver. Is where I am right now.
I can give you coordinates of the claim that's not claimed on my next to my claims. I'm not gonna claim it because for me it's not significant amount of the creek.
Yeah, no. Is it hard to access the creek in that little area?
No, it's very easy to access. Really
cool.
easy to access creek. It's not lots of creek, but if you get it, and if you see me dragging my dredge through it, don't mind me.
Right, you have land, you have historical passing rights, as we'll call it.
Yeah.
Because I got in a huge fight over my great grandfather built a cabin in Deer Creek, on 1 acre of land, and we have to pass through 3 properties to get to it. And they tried to make it to where we couldn't drive on the only road that leads there. And they learned pretty quickly that we have historical land rights, and they can't deny us passage to our land because we were there first.
And it still is gonna be public rights, so you can't deny me either way. But
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, if you see me like dragging the dredge along, or maybe like painting at your place, if you claim it.
I'm gonna help you drag it. Let's be real here.
Only reason I said I didn't claim that land because I didn't consider that amount of creek a significant one, but that creek was in the area of thousands of years, and it moved left and right along.
So there's bedrock all over.
Yeah, it's not like only dredging.
No, you can walk down,
Yeah, you can go like 50 feet left, 50 feet right, get overburdened and start looking for gold.
And Colorado has every precious metal and gemstone except for like some of the opals. So even if you're digging, not necessarily in the creek, you can still find shit, the garnets and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, there are shit tons of garnets. I hit garnets there.
Yeah, it really affects your pain.
No, seriously, I hate garnets there because
it sucks. I know
there are so many garnets,
And there, yeah.
At the area of that creek, they fill up your sluice so fast.
Oh, that's I didn't think about that. Yeah, there is so many, and they're all different shapes, sizes, colors,
and
everything.
they're heavy.
Yep.
So it's hard to wash it off. So finer gold is getting washed off because of the heavy garnets.
And there's a lot of flower gold here, so yeah, you would lose a lot if you don't check your sluice frequently.
Yeah, I checked my tailings and I was losing lots of golds because I had like lots of garnets in
Yeah,
the
you got to
sluice.
do it. You got to do like an hourly dump, I guess. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, that
It's, some,
sucks. I didn't think about
it's something you have to deal with, and actually I ventured like way up to the stream to find like the source and stuff.
that. Yeah.
There are like lots of tributary streams, like smaller ones,
Mm-hmm.
and garnets. They're like nice. They're not big ones, but they're transparent, like red
Oh, yeah.
transparent garnets. Not
Oh, yeah.
darkish ones, not like weathered ones, but red.
It depends on where you go, because you can find any, like all kinds. Because I guess we have everything here. There's diamonds, there's silver, there's gold, there's like everything. All the different kinds of quartz and like all kinds of shit.
So yeah, it's
I bet they're pretty though if you look at them under a scope.
oh, they're good under scope, and I gave the garnets that I had to my friend, and he made I actually gave the gold from last year and the garnets to my friend, so he could have made like a clothespin as a present to his father,
Cool.
Nice.
because his father suffers lung disease, and the doctors gave him dopes of like 3 years.
So he's making them a good one.
So it's like he decided to make the present. He was me on the claims, helping me around, and I gave him the golds that we found and the garnets that we found, so he could give him a present that he made himself
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
out of golden garnets.
If I don't end up with the claim, if Busman grabs it, or either way, if you need help whenever you're out here, just let me know. I'm not afraid of hard work. Let's be real, and I enjoy learning, and I enjoy doing it in general. Let's be real, I enjoy the process.
You'll have to get one thing. It's like dredging, shoveling. It's easy.
Oh yeah,
But
Yeah, you just
when you're
scoop it
at about like 12, 13 feet up, 1,000 feet up, moving equipment, that's the hardest part.
yeah.
So it'll be a good workout for me, and I'll lose a bit of my fat ass, huh?
It's not only a workout,
It's
you just
the brain
running.
power from
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
it's
breath. You're running short of the breath. I have the video where like I went prospecting for the like load claims. Like they were like way up in the stuff.
so like return pass.
I didn't have much gear on me. I had like a shell, metal detector, gun, and a knife. I was freaking out of breath when I got over 13,000.
Yeah, it kills me. You know those training masks that athletes and fighters wear when they train? You know those masks that they wear
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
that restricts breathing to equal a mile high. So that the training mask that people pay for, just make it to like you're living here.
But at the same time, I was working on these claims for a while, and my claim's about at 10,000.
Yeah, that extra 300 feet or 3,000 feet, it gets you.
So there about that height, but then I had to hike about another like 2,000.
And then it gets cold.
And it gets cold, and it's change. It's like oxygen level drops
Oh, yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, I'm a Colorado native. I've been here my whole life. Yeah, hiking's always a challenge.
So when I was like, there are no trails because everything was abandoned. There are no trails. I had to go like through completely wildlife.
Now, if you rented a Jeep, would you be able to get through that crap?
We asked if he rented a Jeep, would he be able to drive through what you speak of?
What I'm talking about right now, no. You
Oh,
can't.
right now, yeah.
No, you're not going to be able to drive a vehicle over there. There is no freaking way.
Wow.
Where my claims are at, you can drive to.
Okay.
But what I'm talking about right now, there is no way. No, there is no road.
Wow.
You cannot
That's-
drive there. Only way is to hike, and the hike is really steep. The slope is at least about 45 degrees.
And the rocks are sharp and loose. For
Rock
most
sharp
part.
and loose. Fallen trees. That's about to fall further.
Oh, yep, all day.
Everything is like there. Yeah, nobody been there.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Dude, if it wasn't for my son, I could easily stay out there for like 3 months straight just camping.
Yeah, it's the same. I love this thing.
Like,
And when I told my wife that I'm going like to try and locate abandoned claim, I told her that it's going to take me an hour to get to the place where I'm going to start hiking. It's going to be taking me about maybe 20 minutes to record the video, and then I'll start hiking. So I expect about 5 hours of hiking up and maybe 4 hours of hiking back. So I'm gonna absent for about 9 hours.
yeah.
Okay. It took me 8 hours to get there.
Wow.
And when I saw the clock, it's like I know that my wife is gonna start worrying. I have 1 hour to get to the area of reception that can call here to say that I'm all right before she's going like call cops or anything.
Wow, dude.
It's a hard area.
Yeah.
And I saw like mountain lion footprints
Yes.
there.
Dude.
Yep.
Oh, it's like, I had the gun with me.
Yeah.
Make it a big one too, because we've had to rebuild the cabin door because bears break into the cabin every once in a while, and
But when I saw like a mountain lion footprints, like good thing I have a like 45 caliber with me.
Yep, for a Colt 45 every time.
Yeah, it's like, I start watching like up on trees. Like I know that I have not lots of time of sunlight, whatever.
Oh shit, that sucks.
I need to go back to my car as SSP.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah,
was a
you-
fun trip.
That's a creepy dark trip too. When it gets dark, it's good luck.
Yeah, you can lose your direction really quick.
Immediately. It gets so creepy dark.
So it was fun, but I didn't find the old game. I found the evidence of that stuff, but I didn't have enough time.
I've seen one, and it was a younger mountain lion. It's a little freakier. It scared me even more knowing that like I got like not even teenager lion. We're talking like 10-year-old in ratio here, which means mama is also here-ish somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't see it on purpose. I saw the footprints, and it was enough for me. The closest encounter I had on my claims it was the bear.
We had.
I left. I had the cards with the like gear that was holding out. And I left it on the claim. They said, "Look, I'm gonna come back the next day." Just it was about halfway out, and I said, "Okay, screw it. I'll come back tomorrow and push it out." And I made a mistake. I left some kind of snakes in that cart.
Whoa.
So next morning, I'm coming there and I see the freaking bear approaching the cart at the same time as I'm approaching it as well. The bear looks at me. I look at the bear.
That's creepy. That's a creepy day.
Yeah, it was like only reaction I had is just I took the gun out and had a couple shots in the air,
Yeah.
and the bear ran away.
Yeah, that's why I take the Colt 45. It's the loudest handgun I have.
Yeah, I have a 45 cal governor.
Yeah, I built an old Western. My grandpa had it. It has Weather Pro handles.
So yeah, I took a couple shots and that's what about it. Ran away, but still, it was the closest call.
My closest one was we were in the cabin, and the front of the cabin has like a little rocking bench. And we went to a hike to the top of the hill, which is it's like a 2.5 hour hike up. So it was like a 5 hour trip. We came back down the mountain and we hit the top of the driveway that goes down, and you saw a legit bear sitting on the bench to the cabin, just hanging out front.
Man. See, dude, that shit's sketchy. That scares the shit out of me.
I had literally one shot in the air, and that bear was gone faster than you could say black lightning, because that's all you can see. Boom!
That's what you have to deal with it when you like work out in outdoors.
Yeah, no, I know you got to, man. You know, I've just never experienced predators that large before. That the possibility is kind of not high, but higher than what I'm used to. You know what I mean?
Be loud and do things with confidence.
Yeah, actually, when I like walk to my claims, I use my shovel in the bucket and I just bang it against each other to let animals know that I'm there.
That's cool.
You be loud always, and you do things with confidence. You don't be timid and scared. You own what you do, and you just make loud ass noises the whole time.
Yeah, be loud. You don't. Yeah, you have to be loud all the time.
And you rarely will even see anything if you follow those rules, because they'll stay far enough out of your range to where you don't have much to worry about.
That's crazy. I mean, it's
Except for the
cool.
one time, like EVT had, because yeah, I noticed sometimes you get that unlucky path where you're like, oh damn.
I mean, most hardcore thing I've ever had to deal is a mountain lion when I was at SIU in the Shawnee National Forest, but I never
That's
saw
scary.
any cracks or anything.
That's scarier than a bear. A mountain lion
Copperhead
is-
snakes.
is-
Whew.
Yeah, mountain lion is scarier than bear, and I was making noise. I was recording videos. I was using metal detector when I
Yeah.
saw the fucking tracks of that mountain lion.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, mountain lions is the scariest thing I can think of, because they do. I learned a trick. Fun fact: they did a test in Beijing where the tigers were attacking the villagers all day. They put a Halloween mask on the back of their head because tigers will not attack you if you're looking at them. They only attack from behind. So they started wearing masks on the back of their heads when they were walking down the paths, and none of them got attacked anymore. They still
Wow.
use that method to this day.
Maybe I should try that one. I prospected Colorado.
I think it's a bad idea. I'm telling you, I'm going to get a Halloween mask for the time where I'm walking around, and I'm feeling a little off about it. You better believe that.
Because yeah,
'Cause mountain lions
okay, that video was about a year ago, but yeah, when it's like, oops, I have a cataract. I'm getting fuck out of here.
Yeah. Seriously.
Because mountain lions won't attack you if you're looking at them either. They only attack with surprise.
But the slope is 45 degrees, so you're freaking climbing. So how you have to know where the fuck is mountain lion? Is it in front of you, on the side, or behind?
Mm-hmm.
You dragging the gear behind you as well, looking for the stuff.
Man.
The mountain lion will always be behind you to that degree.
I'm not gonna look behind me like every 2 seconds and like 20 feet up, like on a pine tree or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the mask that I'm telling you, I think you should get one. I think it would be What harm could it hurt?
Hey, Stern, you're in a tin can, dude.
Damn it, I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah. And I'll leave you guys for about like a couple minutes.
All right, cool. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna run and grab a drink, just so you know. Oh, let me pop him back in. Yo, I'm gonna go run and grab a drink real quick. All right.
All right, yeah, do you? I'm gonna tuck in the princess because my dog won't go to bed unless you put him under covers. He just stares at you like you did something wrong. Oh, wrong way. Where's your blanket, bud? You can make it. Come on, man. Good boy. No, you're not getting any of that. Though. Keep your nose out. So how's it going, EVG? Hello? You're a good boy.
All right.
Do you have any proof set or min sets that you haven't looked through yet, Justin?
Let me check.
I advise you do that because I've found out that mint sets for varieties are phenomenal for the percentage of success versus fail. And I showed E Pluribus a site that he hadn't checked out at all, and I showed him it last night. So I'm going to make sure that you know the same thing. Instead of going to Variety Vista and using the Variety Vista site, as soon as you go to Variety Vista, just go to the Coneca master listings and just scroll through those, because the amount that you'll find in that list will blow your mind. They just don't have pictures for all of them. But what they do is they list can be found in mint set, and they make it red. And you'll see how many say can be found in mint set throughout the list of the 70s and late 60s for every denomination. Because I just got this one to show up just now.
Oh, nice. Look at that art, the top.
Yep. And check it out. It is a small date.
No shit. Look at that.
So yeah, a small day DDO. I got to look up how much the proof small day DDO is in Cameo.
I have a whole roll of BU 1970. I presses.
I have 3, I think. One is sitting. No, it's not this one. It's this one. Hey, I was going through it today.
Thought I had more.
So those are my 70s. This one is 73S, but with a kind of a screwed up planchet mixture, because all of them are like woody-ish. Unfortunately, it makes them really, really hard to see anything when you look at them through a scope.
Gotcha.
Just watch, I'll show you the contrast of the devices make it like blend in and really, really hard to see when it comes to looking at the date and shit. See that? The way it just specs and blends in.
Oh yeah.
That's how all of them are. It just makes it hard as hell to see any detail on any of it. But I have found some DDOs in there, which is cool because there's none listed yet.
I think I might have found a 1960 large date DDO.
Business or proof? Oh, business.
Business. But it's in great shape. It's out of a 1960 set, you know, where it comes with all 4 pennies.
I've never seen one. Oh, in one of those
Nothing
second market.
Nothing on
One of
that.
the ones. Is it one of the sets that was put together by like a Littleton company or something like that?
Oh, where'd it go? Yeah, and it's who's it by? It doesn't say. It's
One
old.
of the aftermarket, yeah. Because I actually, that's where I got my toned replated Steelies.
Yeah. Huh. Nope, it's nothing. I guess I saw something differently in the scope I got. Too bad. Because I'm not seeing it now. That sucks.
Keep playing with your lighting. Also, if I saw something once and didn't see something the second time, I will screw with my lighting and I will look at it for a third time.
Yep.
And break that tiebreaker.
I'm back.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome, BG.
Yeah, and I threw the link in for the video where I was hiking into the mountains.
That's crazy.
And yeah,
So-
along the video I mentioned like, if that video is not gonna make on my channel, you know, that's yeah. It made on the channel, and you can see like in the beginning you can see like what I have, and yeah, I have guns and other shit with me.
Well, dude, you have to. I wouldn't go there without anything. There's no way in hell. And I'd have more than just a pistol too. And I know a 45 is powerhouse pistol and everything. But I would have that and, you know, a high-powered rifle or...
But you have to measure like what you can what you're able to carry at 12,000 feet, right?
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
So you have to pick your bottles, or you have to pick your equipment, what you can carry.
God, man, that sucks.
So I don't know how helpful it is, but this little thing on the eye right here, that's right there.
Mm-hmm.
is on every $50 that comes in the set that has the small date Lincoln.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, I have 2 small dates, and both of the $50 have this exact little. I call it a 3, just because the way it's shaped. But it's raised, so it's a die crack or something that happened to the die on the inside when it made the eye. Oh, thank you. I will absolutely watch that video, EVG.
And it wasn't much of prospecting video. It was me hiking, but I had like prospecting videos and other stuff like on my channel, like below. Yeah,
Other than the coin hunts? Is that the same channel?
it's the same channel.
Okay, cool. I didn't know.
The same channel. I'm doing coin hunts only during like off season. So
So are you
now
a coin collector?
yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
But now summer is coming, and I'm gonna switch my priorities to outdoors.
Yep.
So it's gonna be fishing, gold mining, metal detecting, gold prospecting. That's what I'm gonna have majority during the summer. And when we're gonna get back to the winter, we'll go back to coin hunts.
There, now
I have to pick my battles.
Yeah.
Sure. I got it to show up better. This is that circle I was telling you guys about last night. That is the die marker for having the RPM on the 1970. Do you see that little circle right there? You found it.
That's awesome.
That's all. It only shows up on the dies that house the RPM. What's your favorite thing to collect, EVG, besides gold?
I'll say it's I just had a word for that. It's like old German, Austrians, and like that era. It's like 1800s, 1700s, 1600s.
Wow.
And they also weighed about an ounce of silver. That's the greatest thing you can collect, in my opinion.
That's cool.
I agree.
Because it has lots of history. And it's still silver. And the modern ones has like American Silver Eagles. Okay. We'll have them from 2013, 14, 17, 16, whatever. It's still modern. I want coins that have history. Just imagine when you hold the coin in your hand that's 400 years old.
Yeah. Dude, I've always.
Where it's been.
Go ahead.
Where it's been. What it saw.
Yeah.
That's something. That's awesome just to have that piece of history in your hands.
Yep.
The oldest coin I have is Roman coin 2 BC.
So besides my one Roman,
See, that's what I've always wanted, is the Roman coin.
I have a Roman coin 2 centuries before our era.
That's
Yeah.
so insane, dude.
I want
I have-
an Egyptian coin.
I have a Roman coin
Yeah.
So I have one.
centuries before our era, and it's a small coin. But just imagine what I had to go through before I got my hands onto it.
Yep.
That's a nice piece. It's a beat up coin. You still can make up an not the date,
who was
but you
the-
can
who-
make
who-
up who was the emperor at the time.
Who was the emperor? Was it Caesar or?
I can't. I'm not gonna tell you right now because that coin's still in Russia, and
Okay.
I
Oh,
don't have
okay.
them like on my mind right now, right away.
You're fine. How long have you been in the States, Evie?
A long time.
Oh, nice.
I'm citizen. I'm lawful citizen, so I'm not like immigrants.
Oh, no,
I-
yeah.
Oh,
you
no.
can tell like I'm immigrant. I moved here.
Well, yeah, no, and shit. My family, when they retire, they move out of country immediately. So I got my grandparents live in Mexico for 3/4 of the year because they signed the visa to where they have to leave country for a certain
But
amount of months.
yeah, if you don't know my story, is I got here first as a student, and I got my bachelor's degree. Then I got my master's degree. Then I had to go back home because my student visa expired. I've worked home for about 5 years. I got to the position to being a CEO of a private airline
Nice.
in 5 years.
It's impressive, Evie.
Then I won a green card, and I decided to give everything up and to move here. So I sold the business, I sold my apartment, I sold my car, and sold everything. And moved up here, and right now I'm kind of like a landlord, small business.
Oh, okay.
Comparing to Russia, I'm making way less money than I used to, but I like more security.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I was,
in Russia, I used to sleep with the guns under my pillow. I had to hire a private security company to hire me and my wife because I had threats to kill me.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad you made it here.
So it was fun times over there.
Yeah, I can imagine, dude. I mean, I can imagine, but it's insane hearing stories like that.
Yeah, I literally had threats that I was threatened that people from other people that are gonna try and kill me. I had to hire private security that were guarding my apartment complex. They were not letting anybody else without like ID that they're living in this complex.
Oh, damn. We're going to find out if I can take a picture and to be on live stream at the same time.
So that was fun, yeah.
I forgot I had this. It's a United States Mint coinage set. It says 35-year collection, 1963 to 1997. It's a 1987 P. So, like the half dollar is the 1987 P half dollar.
Yeah, which is the
NIFC. Yeah.
the second NIFC ever made.
Wow,
For
man, things.
Kennedy.
I kind of want to crack it out.
You're talking to somebody who doesn't hate that. I crack out every cellophane set I have just for the simple fact that I don't trust cellophanes in my possession. I know that if I have the cellos, that I'm going to end up dropping it and running it over in my chair, or forgetting that I have it and leaving it in here to let it get dirty and messed and just shot to shit. Or I can just be smart about it and put it in a capital set, which promotes toning. And I'm all about that.
I've never actually cracked one of these open before, and I'm having a lot of trouble.
If it's one that's like this, just get one of your sharper knives and just kind of move it back and forth in the center of your seam, and then it'll pop in, and then just turn it, and it doesn't even take much force at all. You just kind of saw in that little center piece right there, and once you feel it go in just a little bit, just turn your knife, and it'll pop.
Huh.
Yeah, I popped a few. That one took me a while to learn. Because at first I just twisted it until they exploded. But yeah, I ended up. These are all proof sets right here. That are all early Southern years.
Oh wow, you're absolutely right.
Nice. I'll be picking a bit.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier, and you don't have near as much mess or strain, and you don't mess up your coins. Because nothing will make you angrier than trying to open a set and having a knife scrape across one of them, or a piece of plastic dig in. Oh, God, it's happened to me one time, and I'll never do it again.
There she goes. Come on. Yeah. That felt incredible. Yeah, you're damn right about that guy, Pennies.
Oh, yeah. Let me right back in, Justin. I got to go to the desktop site. That way I can see chat.
All right, cool.
Wrong button. How's it going, Jack? Oh, so got pennies. Yes, the RPM 001 is the Lincoln cent that I was showing that had the circle on the C. It is the one sought after RPM for the 1970S business strike, and it is found. Yeah, unless somebody broke it out of a mint set and put it in circulation, it can only be found in mint sets, basically. I watched somebody actually find one the other day, and it blew my mind. In the wild. They found it in the wild, not in a mint set. That's where I found mine. There it is. There we go. That's better.
Oh, bogus. It's plated. What's up, John Argent? How you doing, man?
And yeah, it's a perfect circle. Oddly enough. Yeah, so that's RPM 001 for the Lincoln, and for 1970. And this is the 001 for the Kennedy in 64. And then Busman can show you 1,000 more. I don't know how many more RPMs I have of this two. Besides a million 1958 Denver RPMs.
Yep. I had a lot of them, but I sold them. I mean, I still have a really nice penny book full of them that I'm going to give away for my 500 GAW.
There's an LCS that I went to that I was telling you guys that I have more inventory than he does.
Yeah.
But he dumped out two BU rolls of 58D into like a shoebox, and they're I mean, gorgeous strike.
Yeah.
And 3/4 of them have RPMs. I'm gonna go back and get the rest of them.
Yeah, dude, I would say so.
And they were 10 cents a piece. So, I bought all of the best ones. So I'll go back and grab all the not best ones, and I'll make rolls. Because if you're getting 120 a roll, I can do that. I can jump on.
I'm back.
I did, son of a. Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. Oh,
Hey, morning, John.
Did you? You just hit your knee on something. You're Peter Griffining you right now.
Oh man, yeah. I just totally stubbed my middle toe.
That's what it sounded like.
Oh. Damn that.
That's awesome, Doc Pennies.
Oh.
Are you going to start a raw RPM collection or graded RPM collection? I only ask because I know that the companies only attribute certain ones. And if you were going to do a raw one, you would have a million more to get. If you were going to do an RPM graded, it's a smaller list by a couple thousand that you would have to attain. Because how many is there for 60D Busman? Over 250?
178 or 86.
No way, it's got to be more than that now.
No, that's all there is right now. Actually, there might be more. Those are just like the ones that bring a premium to them.
Okay.
So Kinetica is going to have like a bunch more, I bet. I've just never looked.
Oh. No, I'm sure. I'm sure that it's some crazy number because Konica has their list is surprising. It caught E Pluribus off guard last night when he looked at it. He was like, "There's how many?"
Yeah.
And if you have any Indian heads, IndianVarieties.com is the website you want.
I did have one. I had a 1891 double die obverse, and it was FS 101.
Nice, yeah. Indian Varieties is gold. It's gold. It's like Error Ref, but for Indians.
So did you get any deer this year, EVG?
Nope.
Last year, whatever you want to say.
No. And I told the story. I don't know if you heard it. I decided to take a good friend of mine who never hunted before, yeah.
I remember. That's pretty funny. And it was a little rough.
Yep.
I didn't know if you got out after that or anything.
No, I didn't.
Best of variety. Okay. So you're looking at Wexler's a lot. Mainly got pennies. because that's still a pretty good list. Because the Wexler's best ofs are, he's got a good chunk.
But thanks for this close down. We can open a deer season again, right?
What's up?
I'm saying like with the close down on the states and stuff and this thing going on, we can open a deer season again.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Dude, did they close down your forest preserves too? Like the lakes and everything?
Yeah, they closed everything. Yeah.
Yep. Same here,
Ours,
man.
ours starts tomorrow. We got a mass text message for the entire state of Colorado letting us know that tomorrow is the day it starts.
Yeah, ours is shut down completely already. So yeah.
That's
Most
BS.
of our, like all the bars and most businesses were shut down already, but they made it as of tomorrow is our, we're shut down. Like,
Yeah.
don't
More
drive
shut
unless
down.
you need groceries or prescriptions.
It's in here as well. We're completely shut down.
Man.
Hey, you best believe if it stays shut down for too long, I'm gonna go hunting whether they open a season or not, because that's just gonna be living at that point.
That's what I was saying to my friends as well. It's like
I
if you
don't
see me
know.
driving in a truck with a spotlight at night, mind your freaking business.
Don't you,
Yeah.
you didn't see it. Yeah, because I mean, it's going to hit a certain point where people are going to get violent in order to eat. If they're already getting violent to wipe their ass with soft tissue paper.
Yeah, my friends who is like aren't. I live in a duplex that I own. I live lower and he lives on the upper.
You have my
And,
goal. You have my goal.
His brother-in-law asked him for a gun because he doesn't have a gun.
That sucks.
So my friend went over there and gave him a handgun because it's like, okay, I
Did you
have like,
teach him how to use it a little bit?
yeah, he showed him a little bit how to use it. Because
Okay.
yeah, I have like four handguns and 3 rifles and a couple of shotguns and shit. And he has about the same amount. So he spared one of the handguns and gave it to him, and he gave him like 400 rounds of ammunition. It's like 400 rounds of ammo. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not a lot.
They stopped selling it at Walmart's here. You can't buy handgun ammo at Walmart now.
No, you can't.
Not here. They took it away here. You can't buy handgun ammo in Walmart's in Colorado anymore. As of like
No.
a little over a month ago. Wiped all the shelves clean.
No, I'm pretty good stocked on ammo, so I'm not worried about that.
I want to get a one of the presses that fucking caps the shells because I would like to make my own. And I think that would be a fun thing to learn in general.
Yeah.
Like the ratios on powder and fucking like you can make your own kind of black. I think the whole process behind it I find genuinely fascinating and I would love to learn it.
No, yeah, it's pretty cool, yeah, to do this. Yeah, I agree.
Also, there's so many reasons why I want to make my own bullets. Most of it's learning the process on how.
Sam, tomorrow going to bank getting 4 boxes of pennies.
Where
Where the hell do you live? How can I get the boxes? I can get my house.
How are you getting 4? I mean, our banks might be open until 5 tomorrow, but I don't know.
I can't
I
get
know-
my house at all.
Oh, I know E went and had him do a sketchy drug deal, and they dropped a box of pennies. Like he went to the drive-thru and paid for a box, and then they went and dropped it outside the front door, and then went back inside and locked it, and then he got to go up and pick it up off the ground.
Doesn't to I can do to the house.
Oh, you can have them delivered?
No, the company, all the bands here completely shut me off.
Yep, I believe that. Also, out here, they're starting to really hate coin collectors in general, or they're just trying to run us out because the Chase next to my house removed all change from the bank and they no longer deal in change transactions. That is what he told me when I went in. So the TCF, which is what I use, which is a Colorado bank, the 3 TCFs within 4 miles of my house all got rid of their change machines, and they don't accept customer wrapped rolls. And the 2 branches that they left the machines in now charge us to use it instead of letting it be free.
No, only way I can do it right now. I cannot do it right now. I have 6 boxes. What I picked up a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
Only way I can dump the coins is to customer roll it.
Or Coinstar.
The Coinstar takes the commission out.
11%. 11%.
Oh, I can go to my bank, custom roll it.
I have so many pennies though. I don't want customer wrap those, but I can take them.
Just imagine. Yeah, I have $1,500 right now in 50 cents.
No, but halves are easier to roll up and email this.
It's easy to roll, but it takes lots of time.
Oh yeah, no, I got 4 jugs of pennies that I can't take back right now. I'm so pissed off about. It's something like $180 in pennies.
And it takes lots of time, and I have to rotate this money in order to keep doing the streams. If I don't rotate it, I don't make money on my streams.
Yeah.
So if I don't rotate the money, what I got like a throwback and a halves, I cannot do the stream.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because
right now.
In order for me to make the money on a stream, I have to sell at least 2 boxes. Then I go into the profit. And even after that, when I had my largest stream, it was 9 hours or so.
Yeah.
I made $20 an hour.
Wow.
I do live in a big city, got pennies. I live in Denver.
So I made $20 an hour on a 9-hour stream. So if you think that I made huge amount of money or I robbed anybody of that stuff,
No.
No, I never.
go
no.
sit in front of the camera for 9 hours for
Yeah.
$20.
I know what you
$20
mean.
an hour. $20 an hour. That's different. Also, if you sat there for 9 hours for $20, I'd say hell nah. But for $20 an hour, yeah. I mean, have you ever trimmed? Trimming sucks horribly bad.
See,
But
I,
at $20
I
I'm saying.
enjoy that.
That's what I'm saying. Like when somebody is trying to tell me that I'm making lots of money streaming, do the math.
Yeah.
Do all my giveaways math, calculate what I'm giving away,
Yeah.
and then tell me what I'm doing.
I was gonna be one of the Silver Surfers.
Dude, who gives away 5-ounce rounds, man? You know,
I do every freaking stream.
I know. And
Next stream is going to be the same.
those are not cheap.
They're not cheap, no.
Like,
They're not cheap, and besides, they're like big pools. They're to like 1 ounces. They're 1 ounce pools. And as I said, in order for me to break even, I need to sell at least 2 boxes. If I sell less, I lose money.
yeah, I can see that. See, that's why I never tried doing it because I never have enough money to get more than maybe a box or two at a time. But the auctions, those
No, and at the same time, like, yeah, if I sell less, that's fine. I'm doing that for community because I appreciate this community. This community is freaking great. If you're like in trouble, if you need something, they will help you.
Yeah, they saved my ass.
That they will help you. So if I lose the money during the stream, yeah, screw it. Yeah,
yeah,
that's fine. But if I ask for the community for help, like, I don't know, if I need, I don't know, give me money for toilet paper, whatever. I don't know. I know that people will come together and help me.
I feel you.
That's difference because it's not the first channel on YouTube I have. It's I had the gaming channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had a gaming channel and it didn't go well. I wouldn't say it didn't go well. It was doing all right. But when I was trying to cooperate with people, they were saying, like, "Oh, you have like 10 less subscribers than I do. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
cooperate with you. Here is different. Here is like you have 500 subscribers and I have like 1,000.
Damn.
I'll cooperate with you. I don't give a shit. We're all together in the same stuff. We'll have the same hobby.
Yeah.
So that's what difference. So
There's one sweet lamination. Took out a chunk of America.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And it's a beautiful. What game did you play most? I'm assuming. What is it? What is it even called?
I played 7 days today. I played Ark.
Okay.
I played pretty much like survival games.
Yeah. The last one I played was what was that game where it was the old dude and like the teenage girl?
I played a while ago, so
yeah, it was a long time ago. It was right when the PS4 came out because it was one of like the skins, one of the bundle editions that you could buy.
but you can find my channel if my channel is like EVG Hobbies, but if you search like EVG, you can find it. But yeah, I'm not posting there anymore. And guys, yeah, it's 5 in the morning. I think I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, dude.
You enjoy your morning or night, whatever you're going to go from here. Whether you're sleeping or rocking the day, you enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. So
You enjoy your night, my friend.
good night, everybody. Taylor, good day if you're like just waking up.
Yep.
I look forward to talking to you about the claims, though. I really do. I don't know whether Justin is up with it or not. But I look forward to talking.
Send me email, guys, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Absolutely.
That works.
Yeah, send me emails, and yeah, we'll work it out. You can have the same share and the same claim if you want.
Oh,
That
yeah, I
would be
wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah. That's kind of fair too.
It's true. And
yeah.
I don't mind sharing claim or sharing what I pull out of the
It's,
ground either.
it's going to be about 20 acre claim, and the price is going to be roughly about $2,000.
That's not bad, dude.
Not definitely, yeah, well worth it.
So if you can share between you, it's grant each other, and yeah, you can share the rates.
Absolutely.
Dude, I'm down for that.
Conversations need to be had all of a sudden. I appreciate your attitude, EBG.
Yeah, no problem with me. I'll say in the maps. You'll, if you're interested, I'll say in the map. You'll look at it and you'll decide if you want.
Cool. All right. What's your email? Oh, you know what? I got it.
Yeah, you know my email.
Yeah.
You don't know my email?
I got your email. I'm an idiot. I've won stuff on your channel. So. That's
Okay. Yep.
It's
Okay, guys. Have a good night.
You too. You too. Thank you, man. God bless.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I might jump off here too, man. I'm pretty
I
tired.
figured you were on your way out too, my friend.
I might jump
I will get-
into Blood X for maybe 15 minutes. Say hi to him.
I gotta re-ding that bell, I guess, because they haven't shown me anything for blood in a long time.
Yeah.
Well, either I'll see you there or I'll see you at 9 or so when you wake up tonight.
Yep. Sounds good, man.
Late.
All right, later. Later, Got Pennies. Everyone else, thanks for being in here. I appreciate it. So have a great night, day, morning. Later, S-Mac. Take care. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later today. Take care, man and woman.